Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to GSN Sports and Talk and the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. We are live for the first round of the state playoffs in Class 4A. It's your Tuttle Tigers taking on the Lone Grove High Longhorns here at Noble High School, the beautiful home of the Bears. Luke Young joined by Blake Vance and Adam Young. We're live on the Blake Nightingale pregame show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, it's the number 1 versus the number 8. We've got the audio-only broadcast. Just really quickly, tell us your thoughts getting ready for our game today.
Well, I'm ready to go. It's a beautiful day outside. There's a little bit of clouds, but they're perfectly situated where they're kind of blocking out the sun. And the fans have already been pretty loud so far, just getting ready for pregame, watching them all do all that. And I've seen a couple grills down there with the big old smoke rolling off in those amazing hamburgers. So everybody's ready to go. The players are ready to go, just finishing up pregame. And I'm ready to go, too. This should be a great game.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun here. We got a little bit of a out-blowing wind, so lots of balls might be flying out to those fences out there and left. But, yeah, nice little cloud cover we got, and it's just a beautiful day for a ball game right here.
77 degrees in Noble, Oklahoma, 16 miles an hour out of the south. And, yeah, that's blowing pretty much straight out to left and left center field. The Tuttle Tigers are being awarded an award right now. They have a little bit of pregame festivities to go through. They've actually mentioned that they're going to be doing a couple of these throughout the night. So Tuttle is being handed some medals as their entire team is honored as academic state champs in Class 4A.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
The OSSAA out here in full force, by the way, the NFHS network out here as well. They are the ones handing off these awards, if you will, to Tuttle. And, yeah, academic state championships, you know, we always talk about them, but it's very rare that you actually get to go and see the award ceremony. And this is kind of our award ceremony for Tuttle.
That's kind of cool.
Victors on and off the field, Adam.
Certainly.
Well, again, thanks to Blake Nightingale State Farm for his support of our pregame show. Blake Nightingale's at 7304 Northwest Expressway back in OKC. Our stream sponsors are Simplify Tech and Ship It Sooner, with some other feature sponsors being Victory Mattress Outlet and Toro Taxes. And, hey, our final little shout-out we want to give on our pregame show is to all of you people tuning in. Whether you're back in Tuttle, you're in the Oklahoma City area, you're just a fan of the Gospel Station, we want to thank you for tuning in. We just got done with playoff soccer for Bethany High School, and that was one of our best streams ever.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We had around 200 at one point on the YouTube alone, so that was a really fun one to be a part of.
Around 200 live, and I think you said 700 total, and it's still growing. So, yeah,
it was something like that.
It was definitely a thriller, and if you missed that game, I highly recommend going back and watching it.
Yeah, our good friend Chris Miller gave me a little bit of pointers.
Yeah, 2 sets of overtime, I think you'd call it, and then it went all the way to penalty kicks. So, yeah, it was certainly a thriller.
Yeah, we'll have the state championship for Class 4A this Saturday back here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. So, hey, there's a lot going on this weekend. This is our final week of high school sports.
This is our final sprint right here.
Where would you want to spend it? You want to be right here.
Yeah, and speaking of, y'all got Grandma Young on. We've also got my mom that's commented on there. So she is in, and she usually supports us every single time. So big shout out to my mom.
Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Vance.
Youngblood.
All right, so as the teams continue their warm-up session here, Lone Grove in the all-black pinstripes. Tuttle comes out here in black tops as well, but white pants. And now this was what kind of surprised me. I did not expect a black-on-black as far as jerseys go.
That's a little odd.
Especially since it's only supposed to get hotter, right? We talked about the weather. It's supposed to get up into the 80s, and I think at one point it's supposed to get up to the 90s. So, yeah, I'm kind of a little bit weirded out, I guess, by these black uniforms. I think they look really cool, but it's supposed to get pretty hot pretty quick.
No, who isn't out here in the black uniforms? All the Tuttle faithful rocking the 2026 4A playoff shirt. I can see them lining the fence, front row seats as always for the Tigers family. And what does it mean for a team to have their fans travel so well to these games?
Oh, it means a lot to them, especially these kiddos. Like, they're coming a long way from basically Ardmore, so that's a give or take an hour-ish drive to Noble. Like, I mean, I'm sure it means the world to these kids.
It definitely does. It definitely does. This is almost like their World Series right now. So like the more fans they get, obviously the more they're going to think of it that way and the louder they're going to be.
I think you both have hit the nail on the head right there, especially out in Tulsa, speaking back to that soccer game where you had Bethany's fans travel so well out to that one.
There
it
was
makes
a lot
a
of Bethany
world of
fans.
difference. Hey, I expect to hear a lot of noise in our crowd mic here today,
definitely
fellas.
so.
Expect to hear a lot of noise. Plate meeting is underway between the officials, our umpires, and these two head coaches. Guys, I'm looking down the line. When I tell you everybody's out here in full force for this one, trying to see if Tuttle becomes state championships, I mean everybody. They've got radio stations. They've got people not even from Lone Grove and Tuttle out here. People from the Noble area just looking for some great baseball. They've got us from back in the city. I mean, everybody is out here in Noble.
I even saw a lot of Noble players lining up the dugouts a little bit, playing a little bit of hacky sack before this game got underway. So they're definitely interested to see this great game on their field. And I'm not sure if they have a practice after this or something, but they're definitely going to be pretty excited for this game too.
Hey, well, with an 11 a.m. first pitch, they might as well get a practice in after this. They'd have time.
I believe Blanchard comes up right after this one. I'm not sure if that's here or not, but
I think all of 4A is here at Noble. Now I'm thinking about it because we have this round. There's 4 rounds of the first round of state. They're all here. Then both of the semifinals are here. And it's only the state championship, which is in a different location,
in
right?
Shawnee, I believe.
I believe that is correct. I'm bringing up the state bracket just to double check, and yes, that will be the case. So Blanchard and Salisal play at 1:30 today. Mount St. Mary and Verdigris at 4, and Berry Hill and Elgin at 6:30. With obviously the teams that win coming back out here tomorrow once again at 11 for the early start time.
Yes. Yeah, so it'll all be here at the Noble Ball Field. So next up, if the Tuttle Tigers can find a way to get a victory today, they will be playing the winner of Blanchard and Salisal.
Guys, in Class 5A, the hosting Noble Bears have made it to the state playoffs themselves. That bracket looks like Carl Albert and Collinsville, and this is all out at Owasso High School. They play at 11 a.m., same first pitch as ours. Midwest City and Pryor meet up. Bishop Kelly is Noble's opponent, with Claremore and Newcastle rounding out the 5A field. You got any predictions for that one, fellas?
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Midwest City.
Midwest City, Adam.
I think I'd agree.
I'm going with Carl Albert for this one,
Albert.
boys.
Hey, can't hit a home run if you don't get a big swing every now and then.
I think as soon as all those teams get up there to Owasso, they're going to see how nice the facilities are up there. I've been up there before, seen football games.
Owasso's nice.
Yeah, seen band competitions. It's really nice when they get up there. They're going to feel a little bit more comfortable because it's such a high-level facility.
Yeah.
And they're going.
And I mean, just north of Tulsa, so it's probably nice.
Carl Albert did win a football state championship this year. They have a very, very good season under their belts. And since we're talking about other classes, let's talk about Class 6A real quick. It's Mustang and Jenks in the 11 a.m. start, Piedmont and Sapulpa, Deer Creek and Yukon, Bixby and Edmond Santa Fe. The Wolves did make their way to state, Blake.
Yeah, they did. That was a pretty solid outing by them. So, excuse me.
So let's go, same predictions. Who you got in Class 6A running away with it?
I'm rolling with my boys at Yukon.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. I had a feeling. Not biased at all. Adam, 6A school?
I agree with either Yukon or I'm also going to throw Jinx out there.
Mustang's got a good shot, though.
Mustang does. But, they are one of the few teams Yukon is that Mustang has lost to this year.
And I think that'd be a pretty cool, I might have to try to see if I can make it out to that one at some point. The Mustang, if it's Mustang Yukon, I might have to skip a day.
If they do meet up, it would be at 1 OK at 1 p.m. Saturday, May 16th. All the rest of the Class 6A playoffs is taking place at Union High School out in Broken Arrow. So those are kind of your updates on all the different class playoffs we've had this year. Obviously, the lower classes under us have already gotten started as well from around 2A, 3A. I think they've been going for a day or two. Guys, as we round out this pregame show, anything else you want to say before we go to break?
I don't have anything off the top of my head right now.
No, I don't either. I'm just ready for some great baseball that we're about to watch.
Then let me give one more last thank you to our sponsors. The Misty Gosen Insurance Agency at 201 West Main in Tuttle has extended a hearty congratulations, as they say, to Tuttle Tiger Baseball in the state playoffs. Congratulations on making it this far. Misty Gosen Insurance features auto, home, and life insurance, as well as renters and more. Call Misty Gosen Insurance at 405-381-9329. We're going to break. When we come back, We'll get ready for first pitch. It's your Tuttle Tigers taking on the Lone Grove Longhorns in the first round of the state playoffs.
Safety for your finances is a necessity. Thieves work around the clock to try to get into your personal banking accounts. Here at the First National Bank and Trust Company, we offer Secure Lock. It is a mobile app that allows you to control how, when, and where your debit cards are used. Stay in control and stay secure. Download the app today. Experience peace of mind with Secure Lock from your First National Bank. Member FDIC. Go Tigers!
Experience Napa know-how for yourself at Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 Saturdays. Napa is your local auto parts provider with trusted service, a variety of heavy-duty equipment, and an online shopping experience that will help you find exactly what you need. Call Napa at 405-381-6277. And remember Napa when you need tools, batteries, filters, custom fender flares and trim, accessories, and more. Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street.
Meteorologist Aaron Tuttle here. For years, I've been recommending Ferguson roof systems to homeowners across Oklahoma. So when Mother Nature struck my house, it was an easy call to make. There's no one I would trust more than Ferguson Roof Systems for my home's roof. Since 1977, Ferguson has led the industry with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and lifetime warranties. Plus, they'll even deal with the insurance companies so you don't have to. So when Mother Nature strikes, make your first call to Ferguson Roof Systems.
The Tuttle Tag Agency at 303 West Main in Tuttle is a proud supporter of Tiger Sports. Friendly service, knowledgeable, and helpful. Conveniently located in downtown Tuttle. The Tuttle Tag Agency is your nearest office for the DMV practice test. The Tuttle Tag Agency open Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Call 405-381-2413. The Tuttle Tag Agency located at 303 West Main.
Step out of the big box stores and step into being a valued customer. Shopping local at Simar Sales and Service, your local lawnmower repair service located at 2623 OK 37 in Tuttle. A Cub Cadet dealer with a bold design and quality cut. You'll see why they're a cut above the rest, featuring DeWalt, Cub mowers, trailers, and small engine repair. Simmer Sales and Service, where value is still invested in the customer. Call 405-266-2663. Go Tigers!
Relic Revival at 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon is Oklahoma's favorite antique store, offering an assortment of carefully selected treasures like neon clocks, signs, coins, clothes, furniture, and more. Located in the Old Mill Plaza, Relic Revival can be reached at 405-473-5125 and go to the website yukonvintagestore.com. Eric Brown at Relic Revival has collectibles, memorabilia, art pieces, and more. So remember to call Relic Revival 405-473-5125. There are no mundane items at Relic Revival, so stop by from 10 to 6 Tuesday to Friday and 10 to 3 on Saturday. Relic Revival is also on Facebook at Relic Revival OK, and if you stop by, you may meet your favorite naturalized Okie, Nigel Walsworth Higginbottom III. Relic Revival, 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon.
Polish is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
Iris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Eris Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
We return from break at the end of National Anthem. Both rosters have been announced, both starting lineups. Thank you for tuning in here on GSN Sports and Talk. Guys, let's go ahead and go through our starting lineups brought to you by Taco Mayo. Blake, Adam, I'll let you guys take this one away. Who do you want to do first, Blake?
I'll go ahead and get the ones for Lone Grove. There we go. If I could words correctly today. Let's go ahead. There's the picture. All right. So starting off, we have Tatum Quinn, and then followed by, I assume, his brother Scout Quinn, Maddox Eidelman, Zane Hale, Kason Mansfield, Callan Henderson. Then that's going to be Cannon Schoonover, Abel Shorter, Weston Pybus, and then Grant Baker, I believe, is the DH.
Then I'll go ahead and switch it to your home Tuttle Tigers. Leading off is number 6, Jet McCoy. He's your center fielder. Then he's followed by the right fielder, number 1, Jackson Johnson. Then is your pitcher, Hunter Watson, number 15. And hitting cleanup, Traylon Barnes is the shortstop. Then follow that is your second baseman. That's Anthony Forrest. And Hunter Heathens is number 30. He's your DH after that. Then Dolan Pratt, number 14, your left fielder, and followed by your catcher, Coda Mallory. Then Mason Dixon is number 9. He's number 19. He's your third baseman.
All right, that's your starting lineups brought to you by Taco Mayo, 101 East Main Street, back out in Tuttle. Call 405-381-3124 for Taco Mayo and Miss General Manager Inez, the best around, we like to say. Award-winning local business right there next to Richardson Family Stadium in Tuttle. First inning is brought to you by the First National Bank and Trust in Tuttle in the Tri-City area. Grab the FNBT School Spirit Card, and all purchases go in the support of Tuttle High School. Guys, first pitch brought to you by Route 66 Propane. And let's talk about the guy on the bump right here, Hunter Watson, number 15. Last time we saw him, 6 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts.
Yeah, I wasn't able to be there for that one, but that is just incredible. 13 Ks in 6 innings of work, just over 2 per inning. That's just nasty work.
Watson stands on the bump. The first batter he faces is the shortstop, Quinn. Back in Route Propane, 210 North Mustang Mall in Tuttle. The first pitch of this game, a fastball fired in there for strike 1, and we are underway in Noble, Oklahoma. Thanks to Beck and Route Propane or Route 66 Propane, whichever you refer to them by. Again, 210 North Mustang Road in Tuttle. Watson, second pitch of this at-bat, giving a hack, but he goes right through. Quinn down 0-2. Watson working quick. Right on right matchup here. Wynn again blowing hard out to left. The third pitch of this at-bat, framed well, but just a bit outside. 1-2.
Great frame. I thought that he was going to get the home up on that.
Dakota Mallory behind the plate has done a great job this season for the guys in black and white. Here's the 1-2, ran it up and in and nearly hit the hands of Quinn there, 2-2. Tried to tie him up and in.
Good patience here by Quinn.
Watson in an even count. He lifts and deals and again runs it inside on Quinn. That one getting away from him arm side.
Yeah, great patience to work this count back to full.
3-2. Watson delivers, and he got him. Low inside corner, and Quinn does not agree with the call. He was halfway down to first before he got punched out.
He was ready to take first on that.
He thought that was a walk the whole way.
It looked pretty well inside, but just caught that inside half.
So 1 strikeout already on the board for Watson. Again, the last time we saw him against Broken Bow, he totaled to 13.
And off to a good start here.
The 0-0 to the new batter. That one in there for strike number 1. And this is against number 2, whose last name is also Quinn. You'll have to keep track of that one. The leadoff man and the 2-hole are brothers. This is Scout Quinn as he takes the ball low, 1-1. Leadoff man was Tatum. Watson back to Neven. His 1-1 goes to the fastball, flared off and into center field for a base hit. Lone Grove gets a hit on the board and an early base runner in our state playoff game.
Good job just to make contact with that. Nice little bloop single right to shallow center.
Quinn on board. Here's the 3-hole, Eidelman. Maddox, Eidelman. The pitcher hitting for himself. Both teams rolling with that in the lineup. Does make for some fun pitcher-on-pitcher matchups.
Oh, these are the ones that I really loved.
Again, a runner on first here for Lone Grove. 1 out on the board. Watson now moving out of the stretch. Gives a check over to first. It's a decent-sized lead, nothing crazy. Big secondary as the pitch goes home for a ball number 1. Fastball stayed outside, and so far early on, doesn't seem like that outside corner is there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it at all. The inside's a little bit more there, but he's got a little bit more of a shallow zone on the right side of the plate.
Eidelman shows bunt, pulls it back, hacks at it, and fouled it straight back, 1-1. Slash opportunity there for Lone Grove.
I like what these Lone Grove Longhorns are doing so far. They're very disciplined at the plate, but they're certainly not being passive at all. If the ball's there, they're going to swing at it.
No, and he just got a little bit too far underneath that. If he gets a little bit more on top of that ball, that's going for a ride to probably left center.
First curveball of the game, inside for a strike, 1-2. That's a good time to bring that one out from Watson. Runner remains at first. He hasn't gone anywhere yet. 1-2. Watson looks in, checks for his sign, sees something he likes. Have to imagine Noble's going to keep that runner close. The pitch, fastball, and he kind of fell off the mound for that one, 2-2.
Yeah, tried to catch that outside corner, but just pulled it a little too much.
Third even count in a row here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here goes the runner. It's a curveball thrown home and fouled off over us in the press box.
If it weren't for this darn roof, I could have made a play on that.
Count stays 2-2.
I think my mic was actually off last time I talked, so I think y'all can hear me well now. But these Lone Grove Longhorns know how good Watson is, and they know how good he pitched last time. They're certainly being very, very aggressive, but they're also being very disciplined, not passive at all. They're swinging at their pitches, and they're not swinging at balls that are way off the zone.
Runner doesn't go in the new 2-2. It's a jam shot. Back to Watson. Awkward bounce on him. He fields it up, flips to first, and he's got out number 2 at 1. Lead runner did head over to second base.
The classic 1-3.
Had a lot of spin on it.
It did. Yeah, it got a little bit too far in on the hand, so jam shot right back up where it came, but couldn't get past the pitcher.
It's an all-turf field here in Noble, Oklahoma, or I should say all-turf infield. Their outfield is actually grass.
Interesting.
I'm
seeing the border.
Yep, I played on a couple fields like this, and it's supposed to help the ball bounce true, but every now and then you get one like that. The cleanup man, Hale, up to bat. The 0-0 to him. He comes out swinging, pops it up right side, staying on the infield turf. It'll be second base making the call, and second base, Andy Forrest, will make the grab. That does it for the top of the first. Lone Grove guys gets a base runner on, but they can't do anything with it.
Yeah, good job by this Tuttle Tiger defense just to keep that to a dull roar. Only 1 hit surrendered, so going into the bottom half with the Tuttle Tigers getting the bats going, good job defensively.
We're heading to break. When we come back, bottom of 1, and Tuttle swinging the sticks for the first time here today.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Chelito's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chelito's. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chelito's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
Congratulations to Tuttle Tiger football for another great season, an undefeated season, from your friends at Route 66 Propane at 210 North Mustang Road. For all your propane needs, tank sets, bottle fills, commercial and farm, locally owned and operated, everybody needs a little gas. From Route 66 Propane, give them a call at 405-953-7002. Route 66 Propane.
It's Girls' Day every day at Retro Rebel Boutique in Yukon, 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110. If you are looking for style and fashion for women and children at an affordable price, shop at Retro Rebel and see the amazing selection of clothing and jewelry we have to offer. Tops, bottoms, hats, footwear, we've got it all at Retro Rebel Boutique. We sell beautiful jewelry like our diamond earrings and pearl necklaces, and with our one-of-a-kind jewelry creation service, you get to choose your bling. New arrivals come in constantly, and Oliver & Co. fragrances paired with gift cards make perfect gifts for those close to you. Call 405-868-7719 or stop by 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110 in Yukon.
Bottom of the first in Noble, Oklahoma. Tuttle swinging the sticks against the starting pitcher for Lone Grove. This is Maddox Eidelman. Hey, the bottom of the first, the Coyote Pond keys to the game for the Tuttle Tigers. What do we have for them today?
So for my key to the game, I say plate discipline. Make sure that you see the balls all the way to the plate. And if you can, get a hold of one, take it to the left field side, pull those as much as you can, because this wind is going to take those a long way.
I'm actually going to attack your key to the game and switch it to the other side of that duel. I'm going to go to the pitchers. I expect this game to be a really big pitching duel. Well, the pitchers just need to stay in their rhythm, just throw strikes, because they know both teams are going to swing the bat. Pretty much every strike they get is going to be a pretty crazy pitching duel. And I'd say also another key to the game is keeping your bullpen ready to go. If there's a pinch or something like that, I know you want to trust your pitcher, but have every pitcher ready to go and ready to pitch to the best of their ability.
Our final key to the game, keep the ball in front of you in the outfield. Try your absolute hardest to limit extra base hits. We know the wind is blowing hard out to left. It's a very big outfield, so keeping the ball in front is going to be paramount to keeping runners out of scoring position.
Absolutely, and with a guy that could absolutely take one for a ride to that left field side, as we've seen many times before, Jet McCoy is up at the dish.
McCoy to lead things off. Johnson behind him on deck. The first pitch to McCoy, low outside and off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Coyote Pond sits at 5804 Northwest 63rd Street, back in War Acres, Oklahoma. Call 405-470-7999 for Coyote Pond. Eidelman winds, delivers on the 1-0. Ran it back inside and gets a strike called there, low inside corner, 1-1.
Yeah, that's about the same location that struck out Tatum Quinn earlier.
You know, we had a lot of area games versus Broken Bow. McCoy and the same one Watson pitched came around 3 times. If I was not mistaken, he was 2 for 3, 3 runs scored, and I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 RBIs to his name.
Now, Eidelman has kind of a different game plan than Watson had, the pitcher for Tuttle. Watson was just trying to blow the fastballs by him pretty much the whole time, as this next pitch is another curveball that slips right there, right down the middle. That's another strike, and the count is 2-2. But Eidelman has thrown a lot more curveballs than Watson so far.
Watson does like to overpower his opponents. Even count 2-2 here for Jet McCoy.
Yeah, he front doored him on that one.
The pitch skips by the turf, 3-2. McCoy, that patience makes him such a dangerous leadoff batter, but batting number 1 is difficult, guys.
Yeah, and see, what I see with Jet is, as this one is about to get set to go.
3-2 pitch, fastball swung on and fouled off.
But as I was saying, the Tuttle audience might not know what we're talking about, but he's got the same kind of eye that Brody McLaren does. He is not going to swing at anything that he does not like, and if he doesn't like it but it's still in the zone, he's going to try to foul it off to get his pitch.
Yeah, for those that have watched our Bethany streams, we kind of get both sides of the Tuttle-Bethany rivalry, and they do both have some pretty elite players. McLaren, one of those, as is McCoy. The 3-2, he sits on a breaking ball and kind of rips it into foul ground.
And that's kind of what I was talking about. That's not necessarily his pitch, but a good job to fight it off, because that was probably going to be a called strike 3.
That was definitely going to be called strike 3 if he didn't swing at it. Looked like a high changeup.
Yeah, got just enough of it to get that off to the side.
3-2, outfield shading left. The pitch, curveball, swung on and popped up. This one heading out to left. Wind will help it a little bit. Oh, he doesn't see it.
Oh, he lost it.
McCoy slides into second.
Wow.
Pybus out in left had no idea where the baseball went, and it dropped about 10 yards in front of him.
Probably right around that, yeah.
A disastrous first at-bat here for Lone Grove.
Yeah, that should have been easy out number 1 for the left fielder, Peebus, I think is what his name is. Weston Peebus something.
Pybus. Well, that brings up Johnson. And JJ, as he's lovingly referred to by the Tuttle faithful, with the runner in scoring position. Squares around for a bunt, tries to drop it down left side, dribbles, Logan Grove lets it go foul. Jackson Johnson, the starting right fielder for the Tuttle Tigers. We've seen him in a lot of, I feel like a pretty wide variety of spots in the lineup, but he's really come alive in the 2-hole.
Yeah, and that ball getting down hurts a little bit for Idleman, but now the coaches on both sides get to see how their starting pitchers react to pitching out of the stretch and pitching with a runner on. That's great information to run with for later in the game.
Idleman comes back set, checks once, now twice. Slide step, he goes home, another push bunt, this time going right side, and it bounds foul again.
Yeah, he put a little bit too much backspin on that one. It went pretty well foul.
It actually almost hit him as he was getting up the line. That's how far back it bounced.
He's lunging for it a little bit. Like when you want to bunt, you want to stay back a little bit and almost just catch it with the bat. I know he's trying to push, but he's kind of swatting at it a little bit too much.
0-2. Shouldn't see a bunt attempt here. Idleman way ahead. 2 checks over to second. He goes with the outside move. Pickoff actually hits McCoy in the leg. Doesn't go anywhere, and McCoy is all right. That'll tell him, hey, don't steal. I'll hit you in the leg. I'll make that one hurt. Count still 0-2. Idleman grabs the chalk behind the mound there and kind of gives it a couple tosses. His 0-2. Fastball well outside.
And good job by the catcher Scout Quinn to snag that one because that's an extra base for Jet McCoy.
Without a doubt. That was in the other batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great snag.
Idleman checks a few more times. Still have the slide step. Goes to a
that's
slider.
gonna drop.
Tagged into center, and it does drop. McCoy rounds third. He's held up there as the throw comes in from center field. A throw over to third.
Didn't
get
there.
him. McCoy dives back in safely on a close play at third. It's a single for Jackson Johnson.
Yeah, Jet slipped a little bit coming back. He's very lucky he wasn't tagged.
Runners on the corners, no one out. Both sides now with a hit, at least 1 hit to their name.
Now Hunter Watson can do it with the bat too, and this is one of the best bats you want in this situation. 2 runners on, 1 of them in scoring position, and 0 outs. Plus, it's a pitching duel, which is probably the bat I was looking forward to the most.
Right, the 3-4 bats for Tuttle are so monstrous. It's Watson and Barnes, then you've got Andy Forrest to deal with in the hole. Good luck getting out of this without giving up any runs. It's a move over to third just to keep McCoy close.
Yeah, and don't doubt if Johnson takes off right here just to try to get ducks on the pond.
Yeah, try to get the ball away from home plate.
The 0-0, going home, high leg kick. It's a fastball sent back the other way. Trying to poke through the 3-4 gap. It's grabbed in the gap. 1 run will score. Tuttle leads 1-0 as McCoy crosses home plate.
Good job to make contact. It was a slow dribbler. He probably, if he got a little bit more on that, it probably could have been a gapper and potentially got Johnson over to third, but good job doing what he needed to do to score Jet.
Jackson Johnson headed over to second on the ball. This brings up number 5, Traylon Barnes. 1-0 lead for the Tuttle Tigers. The 0-0 to Barnes. It's another breaking ball. Barnes actually squared around for a bunt there and pulled it back for a ball. 1-0. Still the same RBI chance for Barnes. And again, this is why the top of Tuttle's order has been so good this year. They replace runners at a rate you've never seen. The 1-0 to Barnes. He lets it go by high. 2 balls, no strikes.
And last time I was here, this guy put us into a perfect game.
That is true, and we got a pretty good interview with him after that one, too.
Yeah, that was fun.
Outside move over to second. That one not thrown into center field and doesn't hit Johnson, thankfully. Count stays 2-0. Hey, runs today brought to you by Relic Revival out in Yukon. As Tuttle finds their runs today, you can find a lot of great finds at Relic Revival. Stop by 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon. The 2-0 home. Fastball. That one should find the zone. No, just a bit outside. 3-0. The outer half not there today, and Lone Grove letting our home up hear it.
Yeah, no, I thought that was going to be a called strike on that top right corner, but did not agree.
We've got a nice view up here in the press box. We're a little bit to the right of home plate. 3-0. Fastball swung on, hit
Good
to short.
shot.
It's a backhand at short. A hop, a throw. They got him. Barnes retired on the 6-3 and a tough play made at short by Quinn.
Nice little backhand over there by the shortstop. And, yeah, they'll certainly take it. They gave up that one run, but they didn't really need to minimize the damage right here in attack.
Adam, what do you think about swinging on 3-0?
I think if you have the perfect pitch, then you need to swing. I'm not sure if that was a perfect pitch or that he kind of rolled over a little bit. It was a hard grounder to shortstop, but maybe he kind of rolled over it a little bit better. And if it was a little bit of a better pitch, I would say that's when you need to swing.
Yeah, it was a good shot. It was just right to the shortstop.
Andy Forrest comes out swinging himself. High fly ball out to right field, heading into shallow
that's
right
pretty
center, and the catch is made. Tuttle grabs one run in the bottom of the first, and they lead 1-0, now heading to the second. But you have to feel like that's a pretty good result for Lone Grove in that inning.
Yeah, not too bad. We are used to these Tuttle bats getting on the board early and often, so good job by Max to keep that to a dull roar.
As we go to break, thanks to Chelino's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon. Every Wednesday, it's $8.99 enchilada night, 1227 South Garth Brooks Boulevard in Yukon.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we can get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
Provision Home Care in Tuttle at 308 West Main Street is your Central Oklahoma home care provider, offering personalized, non-medical services tailored to each individual's needs. Locally owned and operated with over 45 years of combined experience, Provision Home Care believes that quality starts with trust, consistency, and compassion. Our caregivers are carefully screened, trained, and supported to ensure dependable and respectful care for every client. Provision Home Care offers up to 24-hour care services like mobility assistance, meal preparation, personal care, transportation services, and more. Call 405-240-9876 or go to provisionhome.care to learn more. Provision Home Care, you're loved, our calling. Here in the second inning, it's a 1-0 Tigers lead.
Check swing.
He did go around.
Got him.
This inning goes Mansfield, Henderson, and Schoonover. Mansfield up to bat. Swung and missed for strike number 1. Check swing. He did go around for strike number 2. Watson way ahead. Now pitching with a lead. Watson winds, delivers, looking for the punch out. Ran a fastball too high. Count goes 1-2. Guys, second inning is brought to you by Provision Home Care in Tuttle, 308 West Main Street. Call 405-240-9876. That's 308 West Main Street, 405-240-9876.
I love what Watts is trying to do right now, as another fastball is high, way above his belt, and that's strike 3 on that hard swing. But yeah, the previous pitch before that was a really high fastball that went over everybody's head. But I love those high fastballs. He has the power to blow it by him, and that's where he really needs to live if he doesn't want them to catch up to that fastball.
Here's number 18, Henderson, the first baseman, up to bat following the strikeout. 0-0 to him. Watson's first pitch sticks with the fastball, and man, he does have some velo on it. Adam is right.
Yeah, I think it's getting blown.
1-0 at the plate. Now, how does Lone Grove approach that from the offensive standpoint?
Well, if you're getting nothing but fastballs, start hunting it.
1-0 is fouled back into the mitt.
It's kind of the opposite. The harder the pitcher's throwing, you kind of want to shorten your swing up a little bit and not slow it down, but make it a little bit shorter and use his own velo against him. Because the harder you swing, the more loopy and long it's going to be, and you're never going to hit it if you're pretty much swinging as hard as you can.
1-1, check swing. Did go around on that one. 2-1. It was a curveball from Watson, bouncing the left-handed batter's box again.
Well, and I was just about to say that if you get all these guys used to fastballs, then that's going to make it a whole lot easier for you to punch them out with off speed.
2-1 to Henderson. A fastball missed outside. That has consistently not been there, and that's a place Watson likes to hunt.
So, yeah, what Lone Grove really needs to do right now against these fastballs is just shorten up and make the defense work. Because if you make the defense work, they have a chance to make an error. As another fastball is right by him. The count is now 3-2. But give yourself a chance. At least put the ball in play a little bit. Make the defense work. You don't want them to just sit there for too long and just have a couple innings of rest.
The 3-2 fastball sent back over the press box again.
Yeah,
he was ready for it on that one.
He was. And also another thing, if you can get out just a little bit early, Jet is shaded towards that right field side, so that left center gap is wide open.
It's a tough ask against this velo, the 3-2, and he got him on the breaker. Drop third strike. The throw down to first going to be well in time. Dakota Mallory, great job bodying that ball up and securing the out.
Yeah, it was a great block. He had to kind of jump to his right a little bit on that kind of sweeping slider, and it popped back up to throw down to first to complete the strikeout. Great play behind the dish by Mallory.
0-0, 2 outs, 1-0, Tuttle lead. Here's Schoonover, the right fielder. First pitch to him, runs outside. That's ball number 1. Now you see the center fielder, Jet McCoy, back over, shading to the left.
Yeah, and right field is shaded over a little bit too.
1-0 pitch, outside, not there.
He must like to try to hit to the left side.
Watson sticking with fastballs early. Still has the benefit of working out the windup, and he gets a big swing and miss out of Schoonover right there, but that's a good swing from the right fielder.
Very good swing. He just barely missed it.
Yeah, the outfielder shifting to their right just shows you how much they trust Watson's stuff and how fast his velo actually is.
The 2-1 goes by too low. 3 balls, 1 strike after that fastball.
Yeah, they expect him to blow the fastballs by it, and if they do make contact, it's just going to go down the left field line for a left-handed hitter.
Henderson ahead of him, got a 3-1 count, didn't swing. Let's see what Schoonover does here. And he lets it go by for ball number 4, the first walk awarded by Watson. A 2-out base runner for the Lone Grove Longhorns. They were able to put a base runner on in the first, but couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't hate that pitching matchup. It kind of see if you can get him to chase a little bit, see what these batters are going to offer at. So I don't hate that walk.
Number 7, Shorter, the second baseman up to bat. Back to the right-on-right matchup, and this is where Watson has had a lot of mileage. Out of the stretch, high leg kick, goes home with the fastball, and clips the zone up and in for strike number 1.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting zone. It's kind of like pushed to our left just a little bit, maybe by an inch or two.
Move over to first. Runner dives back in safely. 0-1.
Yeah, he's got a little bit deeper zone on the inside, but that outside corner is not there.
That's the uniqueness of each home plate umpire's zone. Just got to learn to pitch to it. 0-1. Fastball runs
Big
back
swing.
inside, and that was actually not the spot Watson was looking for, but he gets a swing and strike 2.
Well, better be lucky than good sometimes.
Adam 0-2, what does he throw here?
He's been throwing fastballs nonstop. I think he tried to at least bury one of those sweeping sliders in the dirt he threw a little bit ago.
The 0-2 stuck with the fastball, tried to get him to chase outside. Unsuccessful, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I did see the 2-seam run on it, and he left it outside, and I love what he tried to do with that. If you're not going to throw the slider, throw that kind of comeback 2-seam, I guess you would call it. Had great movement, just missed a little bit too far.
Yeah, see if you can try to get one to drop off the table here.
The 1-2, Watson deals, skips it by, even count 2-2. Well, I will say, one facet to this game, both pitchers can be prone to overthrowing the baseball. They throw with such violence that occasionally it does get away from them.
It's a great way to put that. Throw with a lot of violence.
2s all across the board here. Shorter stands in the pitch. Curveball.
Oh, check swing.
Oh, he held up on it. 3-2. That's a great, great patient swing right there. Or, well, check swing rather.
Yep. We got a few people in the comments now saying let's go Tuttle and things like that. So
3 balls, 2 strikes. Watson's payoff. Called ball at the plate. They're going to throw
They
it
weren't
down.
ready for it.
Mallory with the mistake on the throw down to second. The throw comes in from center field. The lead runner will not be able to round third and head home. A big mistake from Tuttle gives Lone Grove life in the second.
That's a bad miscommunication right there to advance. You still got 2 outs to work with, or you got 1 out to work with. So you're no damage done right now, but that is a very unlucky miscommunication.
I'm not sure why Mallory threw that. I mean,
I'm not either.
It's either a walk and he's safe anyways, or it's strike 3 and you're out of the inning. There really wasn't much of a reason to throw that down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a catcher. Somebody else can speak to that, but.
Well, lucky for you.
That's what I was kind of referring to.
Well, as a former catcher, you have a lot of things to think of back there. I wonder if he just subconsciously forgot a little bit about it, because you have to be constantly thinking about where you're set up, the good stuff that's working for your pitcher, the zones of the hitter, what's hot and cold.
That's
so
fair.
maybe he just forgot for a little bit as his first pitch is fouled straight up. And that comes right to us a little bit. I think my 2 fellow commentators forgot that we have a glass in front of us. They reached up to try to catch it.
I didn't forget nothing.
But yeah, catchers usually have a lot of stuff to think of back there, and I know you can't forget that, but maybe that's kind of what happened a little bit.
This is Pybus up to bat in an 0-1 count. Runner in scoring position trying to tie up this game is the 9-hole batter. The 0-1 to him. Fastball crosses high. Even count once again, 1-1.
I will take Adam's word for that one because I caught for 1 inning in Little League and decided it wasn't for me.
Everyone was a catcher at some point.
That's true. I did it myself. Jammed my thumb. Wasn't fun.
I got hit by a baseball right in the forehead and I decided it wasn't for me.
The 1-1 pitch. It's another fastball and another one high. And the cheer from Lone Grove gets a little bit louder with each pitch that crosses.
Yeah, and I believe it's one of our Tuttle people. There's a mound visit real quick, but I believe one of our Tuttle people have Mallory as like a poster down in the stands.
Oh, you mean the cutout cardboard head?
Yeah, it's like the cutout.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's classic. We should have done that in high school.
Where do they get those cardboard cutouts?
I think they just custom make them. Yeah, have to be.
But where?
You just buy them at Academy. They got them all out there.
They have a Dakota Mallory's, just a bunch of those just sitting at Academy.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're Watson here as a pitcher, I think you have to remember that you have the 9-hole up right here, and he certainly can do damage, but the 9-hole is pretty much the easiest to throw high fastballs to and blow by. I guess I shouldn't call them easy because nobody in this Tuttle lineup is easy, but this is probably when you want to start remembering that your sliders aren't working a little bit this half inning, and you want to throw fastballs up high, try to blow it by them.
The 2-1. Stuck with the fastball, skips away low outside, bodied up by Mallory, so no runners advance. But, guys, it's a hitter's count of 3-1, and it's thrown over the head. Thrown over the head of Watson. A lot of mental mistakes here in the second.
There's been a lot. They might be able to get away with it, but there's been a lot of mental errors so far.
They're going to keep getting away with it until they don't.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah, these mental mistakes are far more likely to go wrong. The Tuttle just needs to calm down for a little bit, and that's what that mound visit tried to do. But they just made a mental mistake right after that. Just calm down and hit your marks right here.
The 3-1. Watson found the zone with the fastball. Moves to 3-2. And on that prior overthrow, good on Barnes to be ready for it, get there quickly. No Lone Grove Longhorn could advance on that mistake error.
Yeah, I didn't quite see what happened. I was looking at stats and stuff, but
3-2. 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving.
The cowbells are going.
Swing.
And there it is. Gets out of it.
Pybus lunged at a high outside fastball. Watson gets out of danger.
Almost looked like he wasn't really expecting that outside fastball. He was kind of expecting him to go back to the slider a little bit because maybe he was thinking he didn't really trust that fastball for that kind of half inning, and he kind of went away for it a little bit, and he expected another off speed, and he didn't get it.
That's a big win.
Yeah, they get away with a couple of errors in the field and 0 on the board.
I know that feels great for Watson too. Kind of shut down the Lone Grove crowd too.
All right, we're done with the top of the second. When we come back from commercial break, the bottom of 2 here in Noble, Oklahoma.
M&T Septic and Backhoe is your call for septic installation, pumping, and repair needs. M&T Septic and Backhoe has been installing septic systems for over 25 years. From home builders to homeowners, from old-fashioned septics to aerobic systems and lift stations, give M&T Septic and Backhoe a call at 405-387-9353. A call for all your septic systems, storm shelter, or utility needs, offering free estimates and willing to work with you on all projects. Call 405-387-9353. M&T Septic and Backhoe.
Safety for your finances is a necessity. Thieves work around the clock to try to get into your personal banking accounts. Here at the First National Bank and Trust Company, we offer Secure Lock. It is a mobile app that allows you to control how, when, and where your debit cards are used. Stay in control and stay secure. Download the app today. Experience peace of mind with Secure Lock from your First National Bank. Member FDIC. Go Tigers! Safety for your finances is a necessity. Thieves work around the clock to try to get into your personal banking accounts. Here at the First National Bank and Trust Company, we offer Secure Lock. It is a mobile app that allows you to control how, when, and where your debit cards are used. Stay in control and stay secure. Download the app today. Experience peace of mind with Secure Lock from your First National Bank. Member FDIC. Go Tigers!
Hudson Heathcote leads off the bottom of the second for the Tuttle Tigers. This inning goes Heathcote, Pratt, and Mallory.
And this is one of the most dangerous batters in the entire lineup for the Tuttle Tigers as he takes a strike one. But he is a lot of their power in this lineup.
Again, Heathcote, number 30, your designated hitter. 0-1 to him. Stayed on a slider, fouled it off. 1-1.
Yeah, and he was thinking about tagging that and taking that for a ride.
You know, this has got to be a big inning for Tuttle. They just narrowly escaped a tie game in the top half. They've got to find a way to extend that lead here.
Yeah, insurance. Yeah, can never have too much insurance.
Nothing in two. Ground ball over to third. Snagged
Good
on the
snag.
run. He sets. He throws. And it's an out 5-3. What a play from Hale.
Great play by Hale right there.
That's what we just talked about. These one-run games, or that one run that Lone Grove ended up missing, they're so vital. This game is going to end up being so close, and every run counts way more than usual for like a regular season game or something like that. But this game is such a pitcher's duel. One run is going to go a long way.
Hold on here. First pitch swinging on Pratt. He goes right through, nothing to one. Yeah, here's Dallin Pratt. Mallory behind him. Tickerson in the hole now. Starting him off with something soft here. See what he feels for the 0-1. His pitch goes back to the fastball. Left it too low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you can't see because we can't film, but the third baseman, Hale, is pretty shallow in that hot corner.
1-1. Swung on and missed. That fell off the table in a hurry, guys.
Yeah, he must have been watching some film. Pratt does like to drop down the bunt every now and then.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he's getting deeper.
Eidelman looking for the punch out. His pitch. Swing and a miss. He got it. Kept it low and away from him, Adam, and he picks up a big K. 2 gone.
For sure, that's a gigantic K. I know we talked about Dallin Pratt was able to be really good at dropping down the buns. That's why the third baseman kind of skipped up a little bit. But, yeah, he's also a dangerous bat when he's not bunting. And, yeah, that's a huge out.
This brings up number 26, the 8-hole batter, Dakota Mallory. Bases empty, 2 gone. Fastball targeting the low outer half, not there. That's been consistent all game. He's going to have to throw it over the plate. He's going to have to, on both sides, give the batters a chance. 1-0. The wind, the delivery, and that's such a good pitch. No strike, breaking ball, gets the swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, he was expecting gas right there, and that just fell off the table for him.
Yeah, Eidelman may move to those curveballs a lot as his next pitch deals. That's another fastball that's outside that Mallory swings and misses on. The count is 1-2 now with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. But, yeah, Eidelman likes to tunnel a lot. I think he's a little bit better than Watson is at that. they can throw high fastballs up and then tunnel those dropping curveballs out of that same tunnel. That's what fooled him.
1-2, skips by and bodied up behind the plate. Even count 2-2. Adam, very quickly, can you explain tunneling for those that might not know?
Right. If you're throwing a high fastball, you want to pretty much throw a different pitch, but pretty much right at the same spot, so it looks exactly the same as the hitter, or for the hitter rather. And they swing that pitch thinking it's going to be a fastball, and it just drops and it's a completely different pitch. And their bat is nowhere near where it should be.
The 2-2 came back up and in on Mallory. He stood in on him, but it doesn't hit him. Full count, 2 outs, space is clear.
And obviously that tunnel can be pretty much anywhere the pitcher wants. It doesn't have to be high. Like you can throw a low away fastball and then throw a two-seam that's in that same zone, and then it just dives back into the plate.
Got him.
And then maybe jams him on the hand.
Eidelman got him to chase one low once again. It was a drop third strike, but a quick tag means that's out number 3. It's a nothing burger in the bottom of 2 for Tuttle. This game remains 1-0 as we head to the 3rd. And how about the fight from Lone Grove?
Great job by Lone Grove to get out of that one unscathed. A couple of mistakes on the Tuttle side. We still got a 1-0 ball game.
We're going to break. When we come back, the 3rd. Experience Napa know-how for yourself at Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 Saturdays. Napa is your local auto parts provider with trusted service, a variety of heavy-duty equipment, and an online shopping experience that will help you find exactly what you need. Call Napa at 405-381-6277. And remember Napa when you need tools, batteries, filters, custom fender flares and trim, accessories, and more. Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street.
Meteorologist Aaron Tuttle here. For years, I've been recommending Ferguson roof systems to homeowners across Oklahoma. So when Mother Nature struck my house, it was an easy call to make. There's no one I would trust more than Ferguson Roof Systems for my home's roof. Since 1977, Ferguson has led the industry with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and lifetime warranties. Plus, they'll even deal with the insurance companies so you don't have to. So when Mother Nature strikes, make your first call to Ferguson Roof Systems.
The Tuttle Tag Agency at 303 West Main in Tuttle is a proud supporter of Tigers Sports. Friendly service, knowledgeable, and helpful. Conveniently located in downtown Tuttle. The Tuttle Tag Agency is your nearest office for the DMV practice test. The Tuttle Tag Agency open Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Call 405-381-2413. The Tuttle Tag Agency located at 303 West Main.
Top of the 3rd here in Noble, Oklahoma. Bubbles blow around Bears Field. I don't actually know if it's called Bears Field. Do they have a title for the stadium?
But those of you listening at home, try saying that 5 times fast.
I
Bubbles blowing on Bears Field.
Bubbles blowing on Bears Field. Bubbles. Can't even do it once.
I just hope they don't get over and soapy soak those delicious hamburgers on those grills down there.
I think there's some in the little refreshment room next door to us.
Yeah, complimentary suite.
I would not love some soapy soaked hamburgers.
We're back at the top of the Noble order
Adam?
here. We're leading off with Tatum Quinn, Scout Quinn behind him, and of course the pitcher Maddox Eidelman in the 3-hole.
Back to the top of the order.
Watson returns to the bump for the top of the 3rd in a 1-0 game. This is the 2nd time through the order for Noble. Let's see how they approach these at-bats here.
Watson will step off real quick. But yeah, Tatum Quinn, he on a full count, thought the ball was a little bit too far inside and got struck out looking.
It was a big disagreement here. It looks like we're having an issue with Dakota Mallory behind the dish. Maybe
some dust in the eye? Or
a contact, something like that. He is good to go, so they're going to return to play here. He will not have to come out of the game for any reason. It's Oklahoma. It is windy.
You never know.
That'll kick up some dirt. All right, here's the first pitch of this at-bat. Watson winds, deals. It's a shown bunt pulled back as a ball crosses low outside. 1-0. And I feel like we're going to see a lot more of this between now and the end of this game.
Probably. There's a bird on the field.
Don't let Randy Johnson
Where's
see.
Randy Johnson when you need him?
The 1-0 thrown in the zone, 1-1. If you see someone run onto the field, we know who it is.
The bird's in left field right now. I think he's safe from a Randy Johnson heater.
Hey, you never know.
1-1. Swung on and went right through.
Yeah, Luke beat me by 1 second on that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
For those of you who don't know at home, my favorite pitcher of all time is Randy Johnson. So
Watson ahead in the count, looking for another punch out. He wants out number 1. Fastball outside, stuck by Mallory again, but no strike 3 call.
It was a good frame, but again, that outside part of the plate has not been there all game.
Not once. 2-2. Watson again has to come back over the plate, but he's had some success up and in. Mallory set. It's a high curveball, and it goes by inside.
Tried to front door him, but that one just got away from him.
Ball number 3. This has turned into another fun at bat, another full count for Quinn. Here's the pitch. He gets a hold of this one
shot.
and sends it into left center field. As he runs down to first, Tatum Quinn has a couple words to say to his bench, getting them fired up here for the top of 3.
Real quick while we got a second, Misty Gosson Insurance at 201 West Main in Tuttle. She is extending a hearty congratulations to Tuttle Tiger Baseball in the state playoffs. Her insurance features auto, home, and life, as well as renters and more. You can give her a call at 405-381-9329.
Third inning is brought to you by Beck & Root Propane. To piggyback off that, 210 North Mustang Road. Go to beckandrootpropane.com or call 405-674-8102. Runner goes on the first pitch of the new at-bat. It's a ball at the plate, and the throwdown not going to be in time. Quinn actually goes sliding past second, but he gets a hand back in time.
Firm, great throw by Mallory, just a little bit too high. He was bouncing the balls a little bit during pregame and inning warm-ups, and that throw was a lot better. He's just a little bit too high.
The tying run situated on second for Lone Grove. Here's Scout Quinn in a 1-0 count. Doesn't have to do too much. If he can put another one in shallow left center field, could be a run. Squares around for a bunt. He tries to top this one down. It bops left side. It drops. They're going to let it roll, and that's a smart decision from the Tuttle battery. Popped up bunt. They couldn't get there to secure the out, so they just let it drop and roll. That's some heads-up baseball at him.
For sure. If you decide to field that ball, maybe Watson or Mallory gets it, but you're on the left side of the field, and the fast catcher is already more than halfway down the line. You pretty much have no chance. So you have to remember baseball IQ a little bit and just let it go foul, which is exactly what they did.
1-1. Watson set, gives a check over to second. Now he looks over twice. He'll go home. Another swing. This one fouled off right side. Wind pushes it back onto the field of play. We could see a catch here. It's got a lot of movement, and the grab is made by Busby. A tough end to that at-bat for Scout Quinn. You can see he's a little bit frustrated with how that went. Hey, man, I've been there. I've been there.
Oh, those are rough.
1 out.
I'm starting to smell some popcorn down there wafting in through these windows. I'm getting a little bit hungry. How about you guys?
I mean, it is 11:48.
I've been hungry all day.
Yeah. I've had 2 granola bars to eat, so.
If you stay hungry, you ain't got to get hungry.
1 out on the board. Runner still on second for Lone Grove. Here's Eidelman. It's an inside move over to second. Watson offers no throw over.
But speaking of that foul ball, you think we'll see I think it was in the 90s, that pitcher that was blowing on it to get it to go foul.
Oh.
The name's escaping me right now.
Lenny something. I think you're talking about the Mariners third base.
Yeah.
Fastball up and in. Runner takes off.
Got him!
Caught stealing for Lone Grove. Mallory picks him off a third. A fastball up and in. Might as well have been a pitch out. It took Mallory over towards left, and he gets the nail on the throw.
And that's one of the worst things to give up. That's the first out of this inning, and that's only going to rile up the Tuttle crowd more. And that's absolutely one of the things you don't want, because they're not going to quiet down about this.
That's a tough out. That was your only base runner this inning. I don't know about letting him go on the 0-0.
Yeah. Tatum Quinn got that one at second, but Mallory said absolutely not for a second one. And that's high, but gets a swing. Maddox Eidelman.
Eidelman chased it 1-1, and that kind of snowballs now back into this at-bat. Now the bases are cleared. Watson has confidence. It's an even count for Eidelman. The 1-1 pitch. Outside it will be a ball, but that just made it that much tougher for Maddox Eidelman. I mean, really, if he had stayed on second, just a base hit knocks him in. I don't really understand why to go there.
Yeah, I don't understand why they would send him.
2-1. Swung on, popped up, out of play. Obviously, the idea is small ball, but still, I don't know if I would have sent him there.
Right,
At
and
least
that-
not on the 0-0, right?
Yeah, not on the 0-0.
That's tougher on Eidelman, too, the batter right now, because he completely has to change his plan now that there's not a runner on. Now he has to figure out how to be the lead runner on.
2-2, 2 outs, bases empty. Watson winds and delivers. Got him looking on the fastball. Threw it right into the zone, challenged Eidelman to swing, and Eidelman gets the doors blown off. That does it for the top of the third. Another strikeout for Watson.
5 strikeouts for
5
Watson.
strikeouts. It's impressive. That's impressive. We're going to the bottom half. Tuttle in a 1-0 game.
Step out of the big box stores and step into being a valued customer. Shopping local at Simar Sales and Service, your local lawnmower repair service located at 2623 OK37 in Tuttle. A Cub Cadet dealer with a bold design and quality cut. You'll see why they're a cut above the rest, featuring DeWalt, Cub mowers, trailers, and small engine repair. Simmer Sales and Service, where value is still invested in the customer. Call 405-266-2663. Go Tigers!
Relic Revival at 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon is Oklahoma's favorite antique store, offering an assortment of carefully selected treasures like neon clocks, signs, coins, clothes, furniture, and more. Located in the Old Mill Plaza, Relic Revival can be reached at 405-473-5125 and go to the website yukonvintagestore.com. Eric Brown at Relic Revival has collectibles, memorabilia, art pieces, and more. So remember to call Relic Revival 405-473-5125. There are no mundane items at Relic Revival, so stop by from 10 to 6 Tuesday to Friday and 10 to 3 on Saturday. Relic Revival is also on Facebook at Relic Revival OK, and if you stop by, you may meet your favorite naturalized Okie, Nigel Walsworth Higginbottom III. Relic Revival, 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon. Bottom of the third in Noble, Oklahoma. It's a 1-0 lead for the Tuttle Tigers. Lone Grove in the last half inning was able to put a runner on second, guys, but he gets caught stealing, and that does it for their inning.
Yeah, and that's I don't know what the plan was there, but I do not agree with him on, especially on 0-0 count, being sent to third.
Well, Tuttle, again, in a great situation here. They have maintained their lead as we head to the middle innings with an excellent chance to extend.
Yeah, leading us off should be Mason Dickerson. He's the third baseman for Tuttle.
Yeah.
It's another great at-bat. You absolutely don't get a break at all going through this Tuttle lineup. So Eidelman's already got his work cut out for him, and he's going to have to do a little bit more.
Yeah, Mesa's one of the most sure bats on this entire lineup. He may not have a ton of power, but he almost always gets on base.
Mesa, that's fun to say.
Yeah, Mesa.
That's why you put him in the 9-hole. Need to get him a base runner for the top. The 0-0 to Dickerson. Showed bunt, pulled it back for a ball, and we're underway in the bottom of the third. This inning obviously goes 9-1-2, Dickerson, McCoy, and Johnson.
I need to talk to the Dickerson, see where they thought of the name Mesa.
Is there a town down in Texas called Mesa?
I think there is, yeah.
1-0. Another ball low outside on that one, 2-0.
Mesa did square to bunt, but he pulled back in time because the ball was way off the plate. But I love the idea right now. He may be in the 9-hole, but he's really fast. And if he can lay down that bunt, third baseman is creeping. Maybe push it over to the other side and try to beat it out.
2-0, another shown bunt. Hadn't taken a strike yet, and he doesn't on that one, 3-0.
Third baseman is almost halfway to the plate, pretty much in line with Eidelman right now.
Well, you kind of have to be with Mesa. He's a speedster out there.
Mesa shows the bunt, and nothing going on that one. It's a 4-pitch walk.
4 straight pitches, basically the same spot on that outside corner.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not the first walk given up by Eidelman?
I believe that is the first walk.
Yep, it is.
Jet McCoy back up to bat, a runner on first. No one out.
Maddox has 2 strikeouts and 1 walk so far.
I know that walk hurts too. Like, that's one of the worst people to get walks on because he's, again, so speedy. He's going to be aggressive on the base pass.
And with a bat like Jet McCoy out here, he can easily get him all the way home.
The 0-0 to McCoy. It's a curveball outside, and I don't blame him for starting him off with something slow.
Absolutely not.
McCoy doubled his last time up, correct?
Yes, he did.
On what count? 3-2?
3-2.
3-2.
I think he fouled one off, too.
1-0 at the plate. Eidelman with the move over to first. No trouble at all for Dickerson, who goes sliding back in safely.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't surprise me, and it probably won't surprise me if he checks over there a little bit. a little bit more this batter or this inning because you want to keep him as close to the bag as you can.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much of the lead he has. He can usually get back to first base.
The 1-0 to McCoy floats into the zone. It's 1-1 after the called strike.
Sometimes those tags can come down to inches. So.
Sometimes, but Macy usually gets back in time.
Like either him trying to steal second or getting back on the pickoff move. Those can come down to inches, and maybe as another pickoff goes over, I knew that was going to happen again.
It's not often that he doesn't get back in time. It does happen, but it's not often.
Yeah, but sometimes even a step going towards seconds or come back can be the difference of a tag.
1-1 goes home.
And that's going to get out.
Jumps on it, sends it way out to left.
Two-run shot.
See you later, baseball. A 2-run home run for Jet McCoy.
Touch them all.
There's the Tuttle faithful given a reason to cheer. 3-0 in the bottom of 3.
And that's exactly what Jet McCoy does. He always loves that left side of the field. If he can get it up, it's going out most of the time.
Adam, how'd that swing end up deposited beyond left field?
I mean, you just stay disciplined. I think Blake said it perfectly. That's pretty much exactly where he loves the ball, and he likes to yank it down over left fielder's head. Left fielder just ran straight back. There's no chance.
Nothing to the new batter. Swung on, and Jackson pops it up. Johnson heading down to first, so this could be trouble. The catch isn't made. An error at first this time. Henderson can't come down with the baseball.
Is that on Henderson?
Yes.
Okay.
Henderson.
So E3 on that.
Ooh, tough one. Had a chance to get out number 1, and this inning has gone about as poorly for Lone Grove as it possibly could have.
Yeah, you have a pretty sure out with Johnson just popping it straight up, and you miss it.
Lone Grove faithful is about as loud as the Tuttle faithful. They're still behind their Lone Grove offense, trying to get them to calm down and get back in this game.
Well, it's a long game. Nothing. Runner back on first. It's another first pitch breaking ball that is in there for a strike against Watson. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. You got to get back to throwing strikes. You can't try to do too much off that 2-run shot. You're still in this ball game.
3 runs is far from unattainable. Uh-oh. A pick over to first. They'll catch him in a rundown. Tough throw to second.
Get him.
The tag is applied. Henderson and Quinn able to team up and get that runner. One gone. Now, hey, Adam, you said they needed to calm down. You know, we saw Tuttle get in a tough position earlier. They got out of it. How did Lone Grove calm down enough to get that pickoff?
Maybe they tried to use Tuttle's overzealousness against him as the windup from Eileman is there, and just another curveball that misses down. Watson is able to hold his bat back. But
check swing called strike.
Oh, it was check swing. I didn't see the umpire. That's my fault. 0-2 is then the count. But, yeah, they just used Tuttle getting a little bit too excited against them.
Oh,
pretty much how you can sum it up.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Johnson got a little too overamped, and he thought he was coming to home plate, just frozen for a split second. He had to try.
1-2. Here's the pitch from Eidelman. Watson lets it go. Ooh, tough take. But, hey, the outer half hadn't been there.
It has not been there.
That's just a batter knowing the zone, 2-2.
I want it to be there so bad, though. I love what he's doing, that outside two-seam.
There's been a lot of strikes called balls on that outside part, but it has not been there.
2-2. There's the curveball again. Yanked to third. The grab is made. The throw across on a hop will be picked by Henderson.
Good pick.
5-3. Hail to Henderson, out number 2.
I want that kind of comeback two-seam on the outside to work so bad, but the umpire's just not giving it to either side. It's such a beautiful pitch to watch.
Up next, Trey Barnes, who grounded out to short last time up.
Barnes in the bases empty 2-out scenario. Takes the first pitch fastball, and he'll let it go inside for ball number 1. And despite the 2-run shot this inning, now it kind of feels like Noble is kind of settled back in already.
Yeah, that caught stealing, if you will definitely help, as that one's skied out and looks like first base is going to get that pretty cleanly.
Henderson doesn't make the mistake on that one. He makes the grab in foul ground. We're done with the third, but Jet McCoy gets to Eidelman for a 2-run bomb. It's 3-0 nothing heading into the top of 4.
Polished is Total Grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Eris Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
Top of the 4th in Noble, Oklahoma. Thanks for tuning in here on GSN Sports and Talk and the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Your commentators are Luke Young on play-by-play, Blake Vance on color, and Adam as our statistician, third commentator. Not so much a guest broadcaster at this point. You've been on too many, so we can't call you guest, but you are our third man and our stats guy.
He's still a rookie, but not quite.
4th inning.
Even then, it's been so far. It's been great so far. I'll take that back since y'all are laughing at me. It's not been great.
I'm not laughing at you.
Terrible. But no, it's been so much fun. As Zane Hill digs in, he popped out his last time. Watson gets ready. Here's the windup. Fastball, he tries to blow by him right down the middle, but it's popped out by Zane Hill. First strike.
Pops out to second, but he's made a couple of really good plays on that hot corner.
4th inning is brought to you by the Tuttle Tag Agency at 303 West Main Street in Tuttle. They're open 8 to 6. Call 405-381-2413. Driver's license, plates, all that good stuff. 0-1 home, swung on and missed. Hale went right through.
You know, we need to see if next season with Tuttle Baseball we can have them sponsor like caught stealings.
That would be pretty cool. 0-2.
The tag by Tuttle Tag.
Yeah, I like it. That's a good idea. Let's write that one down and put a pin in that one. 1-2. We'll let Daniel know. Shout out to everybody back at the studio today, by the way. 1-2 from Watson. Fastball swung on, sent right side, heading out of play, and that's where it will land.
Yeah, good contact. He was just a little too early.
I see a lot of little kids from Lone Grove running out to grab those. I saw a kid earlier whose shirt was all black, MLB logo, but the baseball was replaced by the Lone Grove logo.
Oh, that's cool.
See, I did like that shirt. 1-2. Watson, still in a 2-strike count. What's the punch out? Skied
that's
out.
Go out to Jet.
Center field. McCoy gives chase. He camps under it and makes the grab. One gone.
Do those kids still get like candy or something for bringing those foul balls back?
I think that was only Tuttle.
I remember back in the day, our parents were telling about us like kids would sprint to go get those foul balls and bring them back to the concession stands or something. To get
was it
food
Tuttle
for.
that gave him a sucker for every time they brought back one?
We know Tuttle did it. I don't know if they're doing it here in Noble. We'll have to run down and ask or something, or just open the window and yell at them. The 0-0 to Mansfield. He gives chase and comes up empty.
I may need to leave this broadcast and go chase after foul balls.
I was about to say, I'll knock all the kids down to go get a free sucker.
You said embrace.
Knock the kids down?
Yeah, man. I'm competitive.
0-1 skips by. 1-1. Lower the shoulder.
Yeah.
And give a charge right there. Extend the elbow.
It's the only time that I'm ever bigger than anybody, so.
That was a great balk by Mallory, by the way, to keep the ball off the umpire.
Yeah, give him the people's elbow on the way to get the sucker.
1-1. Take in first strike. Fastball there.
A little surprised that was a called strike.
Middle out. You both said you weren't that hungry in break. Now you're talking about trucking kids to go get foul balls?
Hey,
we're
it's
not
for a
break
sucker.
anymore.
It's for candy.
Yeah, it is for candy. And
it's not for food. It's for candy.
We're also not in break anymore.
Oh.
1-2 curveball. Held off right there by Mansfield. He earns another pitch, 2-2. Okay, so what's the best kind of sucker then? What are you running over? What are you trampling the crowd for?
Have you ever had those sour green apple suckers or lollipops?
Probably.
I mean, if it's the dum-dums, if it's a blue raspberry, I'm running over everybody.
2-2, fly ball to center field. McCoy, again, deep in the gap, but he's got the grab.
I can get behind some dum-dums. Those are pretty good, too.
Yeah. If it's a blue raspberry dum-dum, it's over.
2 gone here in the top of the fourth.
I'm knocking everybody over.
It's over. Those kids are going flying.
Yep. I'm knocking I don't care if it's a 300-pound man. They're going.
You're reminding me of that. What's it? That Adam Sandler movie where he's throwing the dodgeballs at the kids.
Yeah. Good pull.
Or the Peyton Manning Saturday Night Live where he just pegs the kids.
That's a good one. nothing.
You gotta catch that.
Here's Henderson. First pitch, breaking ball to Henderson. Missed.
Almost floored him.
So what are we gonna have to do? Just wad up some paper and start chucking them at kids?
Yeah, so what are the thoughts on the suckers that have the Tootsie Roll or the gum in the center?
Oh, absolutely not.
1-0. That one missed outside, not a called strike.
I haven't ever really been a fan of those suckers either. I prefer the ones where they're the same lollipop, but they have the gum in the middle. I really like
the gum's fine, but the Tootsie Roll, absolutely not.
2-0. Watson winds, delivers, looking for his first strike, fouled back into the net, 2-1.
You're ready, Luke, to get back on the field. I saw you kind of flinch. Get ready for that foul ball. It's coming right back at us.
I half expected it to get over the net and hit our window. So if that happens, someone needs to be ready to yank. I'll yank the window. You guys stick a hand out.
Luke's only like 6 months retired.
2-1. Watson's next pitch, stuck with the fastball and gets a sharp foul ball over onto the parking lot, looks like. 2-2. Base is empty. 2 outs here in the top of 4. Again, Mansfield up to bat, the 6-hole batter. Excuse me, 5-hole batter.
No, this should be Henderson. I think Mansfield.
Oh, I did say Mansfield. Henderson up to bat. My mistake. 2-2. Kind of fought one off low in. I don't know how he got to that fastball, but he stays alive.
It looked like it hit him on the foot. I may be just blocked from where I'm sitting, but
Must be a fan of the Bee Gees, staying alive.
He's not limping around anything, so I guess I'm wrong.
Henderson, the 6-hole batter. Now that we've got that right. 2-2. Watson's next pitch. Fastball. He jumps on. Hit sharply to third. There's the backhand. The throw across. In time.
Good backhand by Dickerson right there.
A nice hard hit ground ball snagged by the glove of Mason Dickerson. And that does it for the top half. We go to the bottom. Tuttle leads 3-0. Adam, what you got for us?
Nothing much. I mean, I know Watson really prefers his strikeouts, and there's no strikeouts that inning, but you'll definitely take the outs because, again, this game is 3-0. It's still really close for a good 8-seeded Lone Grove offense to come back, and I know he really wants his strikeouts, but he'll definitely take the outs.
Every Wednesday is $8.99 enchilada night at Chelino's in Yukon, 1227 South Garth Brooks Boulevard. Stop by after 4, get yourself a great Mexican meal, and we'll be back after break.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Toledo's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chilino's. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chelino's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
Congratulations to Tuttle Tiger football for another great season, an undefeated season. From your friends at Route 66 Propane at 210 North Mustang Road. For all your propane needs, tank sets, bottle fills, commercial and farm, locally owned and operated, everybody needs a little gas. From Route 66 Propane, give them a call at 405-953-7002. Route 66 Propane.
Bottom of the fourth in Noble, Oklahoma. This inning led off by the one, the only, Eddie Forrest. Nothing here. Eidelman still in the bump. His first pitch swung on. Forrest tags it, sent well out to right center field. Heading back towards the wall on the warning track. Backpedaling catch in center. Mansfield makes the grab.
Got good contact on that one, just didn't quite get all of it.
Forrest, nothing he can do but tip the cap as he runs back to the dugout. One gone. Hudson Heathco up to bat next with Dolan Pratt on deck. What did Heathcote do his last time up?
Grounded out to third. Slow dribbler.
Could use a barrel from him here. Here's the 0-0 from Eidelman. Fastball and not there in the low outer corner. 1-0. I keep expecting that to be a strike. Like,
yeah, I think we all do.
Here. I know.
I keep waiting on the strike call, but it's not there. Has not been for 4 innings.
Half second of hesitation. Next pitch comes back over the zone. 1-1. Blake's right. That one is. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thanks again to our stream sponsors, Simplified Tech and Ship It Sooner. 1-1 pitch here from Eidelman. He lifts and goes and left that one in the other batter's box. 2-1.
But that's what he needs to attack right there, that outside part of the plate, because Heathcote loves that middle-in fastball.
Ship It Sooner, 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace and Mustang. Simplified Tech, 4221 North MacArthur, back in War Acres. The pitch. He dip for it, and he knocks it over the head of Hale. It's a single into left field for Hudson Heathcote.
Kind of reached for that one, but it paid off for him just over the glove of Zane Hale.
Dallin Pratt comes up to bat next, reps number 1-4. He's your 7-hole batter and starting left fielder.
Yeah, struck out his last time up. He kind of reached for one, but see what he can do here.
Guys, Tuttle leads 3-0, but you know they want more. How important is it that Tuttle extends the lead?
Very, very important. I really expect these Lone Grove Longhorns to come back at some point as Eidelman leaves a fastball high for the first ball of this at-bat to Dallin Pratt. But Lone Grove, I definitely expect them to start getting some runs back. And it's very important to start extending your lead.
1-0 at the plate. Eidelman working out of the stretch. Couple looks over to first, but he goes home. This one swung on. Fly ball right field. This one doesn't have the distance, and the catch is made. No trouble at all for Schoonover in right. He really didn't have to run too far.
Nah, he just had to go a couple steps to his right and made a pretty easy put out.
2 gone here in the bottom of 4. With Pratt retired, here's the catcher, number 26, Dakota Mallory. And one more time, thanks to some of our other sponsors that we do for these innings, like Taco Mayo, Route 66, Provision Home, FMBT. Couldn't do these streams without them.
Yeah, I wish we were in Tuttle today so we could drop by Taco Mayo on our way to our next show.
Me too, honestly.
See Miss Inez for once.
It's kind of a tradition of going down there.
It really is.
Seeing Taco Mayo.
It's going to feel wrong not doing Tuttle baseball and Taco Mayo.
It's weird. Shout out Taco Mayo, man. Miss Inez is the GOAT. 0-0 home. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Breaking ball. Here's a back pick over to first. Might have a chance. He got back safely.
So in the break, we were kind of talking about superstitions. What do we... What are your superstitions?
Well, you have the general ones. Don't step on the line. Don't talk about a no-hitter or a perfect game.
Of course, yeah. Those are standard.
I'm trying to think of any superstitions I had. Move over to first. Not going to be in time there either. I mean, I really never wore pants above the knees. I guess that was kind of like my superstition. It was
so no shorts?
No. Nothing one in there for a strike. I never wore baseball pants above the knees. I'd wear them full length. I'd wear the dirty mids. I'd wear the knickers if they're right below the knee, but I never wore them over. Just not a baseball thing to me, I guess.
I guess.
0-2. Swing on. And a miss. Mallory down on strikes, and that does it for the bottom of the 4th. It's a 3-0 game heading into the middle innings. Once again, top of the 5th when we return from break. And hey, as we go, one more shout out to Misty Gosen Insurance at 201 West Main in Tuttle. They're sending a heartfelt congratulations to the Tuttle Tiger baseball team in the state playoffs. Misty Gosen features home, life, renters, and more. When it comes to insurance, call 405-381-9329.
It's Girls' Day every day at Retro Rebel Boutique in Yukon, 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110. If you are looking for style and fashion for women and children at an affordable price, shop at Retro Rebel and see the amazing selection of clothing and jewelry we have to offer. Tops, bottoms, hats, footwear, we've got it all at Retro Rebel Boutique. We sell beautiful jewelry like our diamond earrings and pearl necklaces, and with our one-of-a-kind jewelry creation service, you get to choose your bling. New arrivals come in constantly, and Oliver & Co. fragrances paired with gift cards make perfect gifts for those close to you. Call 405-868-7719 or stop by 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110 in Yukon.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
Fair.
Top of the fifth here in Noble, Oklahoma. Guys, I thought of a superstition while we were in break. I was an outfielder, for those that don't know, all through high school and college mostly. One superstition I did have was to start a game, if I was, say, in left field in the first base dugout, I would not run across the infield. I am never the first one to touch the dirt. Every other inning in the game, sure, but for the first inning, I always ran across the outfield. That was my superstition.
Here's the scan to Cannon shoot. What was that? Well, it doesn't matter. First pitch is in there for a strike to Schoonover from Watson. Watson's doing pretty well so far. He's got 3 runs to work with as he winds up and deals for his second offering of this at bat. It misses too high. I love his trying to keep those fastballs high and trying to keep them under it and popping it up or rolling over. That counts 1-1.
Nothing one swung on and missed. This is the Adam play-by-play inning, I guess. Adam, if you want to take it away, go ahead.
Y'all were talking about superstitions and you weren't locked in for a second.
Whatever. I'm always locked in.
The count is,
it's baseball.
It counts 1-2. You're ready for the last offering from Watson to Schoonover. Misses just outside. I think he's kind of not giving both sides of the plate to either side. But yeah, that probably should have been strike 3, but Schoonover will definitely take it for this 1-2 count. Next offering deals, swung on, fouls off. That's a pretty good pitch to hit right there. He just missed it a little bit, kind of threw his head out a little bit. But I know he definitely wants that one back.
Yeah, and for those that, obviously are listening online and you're not here at the game, our home plate umpire does set up over the inside shoulder of the catcher. So he himself is taking away the outer half from his vision, which is a big reason why those calls haven't been there. But like I said, it's been consistent left to right,
he's had that
top, bottom. He's had a very good zone, just that's his zone, the outer half in there.
That's what upsets managers a little bit more than just straight up missing calls is the lack of consistency. And yeah, he's doing a great job.
Yeah, that's why I think there's not a whole lot of complaining on either side, because it has been consistent by both sides.
2-2 from Watson,
Big
swing and a miss. Schoonover, not happy. One gone.
That should be his 6th strikeout of the game, I believe.
He's well on his way to his total from that Broken Bow game, huh?
Pretty close.
Yep, still.
He's halfway there pretty much.
Still a long game to go.
He's got 3 innings of work to get it done.
Nothing to the new batter. It's a fastball too high. Here's the second baseman shorter. Pivus on deck. Quinn in the hole.
Yeah, back to our conversations, though. I was never superstitious. I was just kind of stitious.
I'm super suspicious. 1-0 skips by. 2 balls, no strikes. Got to add that one, too. Add that one to the note for all the great terms and sayings Adam has given us. Super suspicious.
I'm always super suspicious.
2-0.
I'm just going to turn my mic off. But I didn't really have any superstitions either. I hear a lot of about them from my teammates, and I would do them when they tell me to do them, but I never really had my own superstition.
2-1. Swung on and missed. Count moves 2-2.
I mean, I guess you can kind of say I had one as far as, like, practice went. I could never leave the gym until I made 10 straight free throws.
Is that a superstition or is that just a practice strategy?
I don't know what you would categorize it under, but I would never.
There's strike three, fastball on the outer half. We'd been looking for it. We got it there. 2 strikeouts for Watson in the top of 5.
7 strikeouts.
7 Ks. 2 up, 2 down so far.
Yeah, we've had 7 Ks, and 2 of them have been looking, so.
Pybus.
Pretty solid.
The first pitch. Ball low to Pybus, starting the left fielder. But you actually pointed that out right at him, 2 backwards Ks. All the rest of them, or excuse me, 2 forwards Ks. All the rest of them have been backwards, right?
No, it's if.
Did you say, wait, how many did you say there were? Sorry. Fly ball out to left, that catch was made. What was the strikeouts?
From what I wrote down, 2 backwards Ks.
Oh,
the
2
rest
backwards.
Have been
Okay,
swinging.
gotcha. 2 backwards Ks, the rest swinging as that fly ball is grabbed. What does that mean for Watson on his start, Adam? What's he doing well?
Pretty much everything so far. He's given up batters. That'll happen pretty much every baseball game. It's very rare for a no-hitter or a perfect game at this level of playoffs and this level of high school. But yeah, you can't really ask for a much better outing from Watson right now. He's got a 3-run cushion, and he's for the most part hitting his spots really well. I know he's getting some calls that he really wants on the outside of both sides of the plate that the umpire's not giving it to him. But yeah, if he doesn't get that, he just says, okay, well, if I don't get that, I'm just going to attack you. And for the most part, Lone Grove hasn't really done a lot with it. So.
All right, we're going to break. Bottom of the 5th when we return here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Provision Home Care in Tuttle at 308 West Main Street is your Central Oklahoma home care provider, offering personalized, non-medical services tailored to each individual's needs. Locally owned and operated with over 45 years of combined experience, Provision Home Care believes that quality starts with trust, consistency, and compassion. Our caregivers are carefully screened, trained, and supported to ensure dependable and respectful care for every client. Provision Home Care offers up to 24-hour care services like mobility assistance, meal preparation, personal care, transportation services, and more. Call 405-240-9876 or go to provisionhome.care to learn more. Provision Home Care, your loved, our calling.
M&T Septic and Backhoe is your call for septic installation, pumping, and repair needs. M&T Septic and Backhoe has been installing septic systems for over 25 years. From home builders to homeowners, from old-fashioned septics to aerobic systems and lift stations, give M&T Septic and Backhoe a call at 405-387-9353. A call for all your septic systems, storm shelter, or utility needs, offering free estimates and willing to work with you on all projects. Call 405-387-9353. M&T Septic and Backhoe.
Bottom of the 5th, brought to you by Ferguson Roof Systems, 1 Whispering Pines Drive back in Tuttle. Eidelman still on the bump. Here's the first pitch of the bottom half. Deals a first pitch strike to Mason Dickerson, and we're underway this half inning. Guys, what's the phone number for Ferguson Roof Systems?
That'll be 405-392-3699.
405-392-3699. Good, my ears do work. 2-strike count here for Dickerson. Another fastball pounded into the zone. Got him looking. Here's the 0-2. Eidelman working quick. His pitch. Curveball got him to chase, but he just fouled it off. How did he stay alive on that one?
That's a great question. But do remember, he did walk last time up, so he can fight back from this 0-2 and still make this a contest.
Eidelman couldn't get him low. So on his next pitch, he goes outside. Swing and a miss. Dickerson down on strikes, 1 out on the board for the Longhorns.
4th strikeout for Eidelman, along with a few hits and 3 runs surrendered. Only 1 walk to his name.
Yeah, he has absolutely done very well at keeping the free passes down.
Let's try to get to 1, 2.
Next pitch to the new batter. Of course, this is number 6, Jet McCoy, who, well, had the 2-run bomb just a few innings ago. So, got to be careful what you throw him here, and that ball did cross high. No surprises there at 1-0.
Eidelman only given up 3 hits so far this game.
Eidelman comes back down and gets a strike, 1-1. Lone Grove this year, 32-7. Earned that number 8 spot in the state rankings. 1-1. Swing and a miss right there from McCoy. Fooled him on the off speed. He's ahead 1-2.
Yeah, it's been very rare that they have not scored at least 10 runs. It's only about half the time that they haven't, and most of those are like 8 or 9 run ball games. So very rare for them not to score multiple runs.
A 1-2 pitch from Eidelman. Oh, he hit McCoy, I thought, but McCoy just barely got out of the way. Thought for sure that was going to clip him in the side or the elbow or something. 2-2. Eidelman has to find strike 3 here. Don't want to play around with the batter. Gets him to lunge. Cap shot. Grabbed at third by Hale. 2 gone.
Good contact right there by Jet, but just hit it right to Hale.
Hey, thanks again. Since we were talking about Tacomayo last half inning, let's shout out Tacomayo officially. Tacomayo right in downtown Tuttle. They're at the heart of the city, 101 East Main Street, right next to Richardson Family Stadium. Call 405-381-3124 for Tacomayo. First pitch to Johnson in there for a strike, 0-1. Guys, they've got the all-new beef taquitos for a limited time only at Tacomayo. Make sure you stop by and try them out yourself.
Yeah, next time we're there, we got to try those.
0-1 in the other batter's box again, 1-1. And that has been, maybe one of the few things Eidelman really hasn't done well is I'm pretty sure every inning he's given up 1 or 2 that just aren't close like that. A free ball to the batter, 1-1. Now when he's throwing that, it's a little bit closer to the black. It's a little bit more competitive. You have to make the batter at least think about it. The one in the other batter's box is never close to begin with.
Well, and you want to throw right at Johnson. He only reached on error last time.
Eidelman's 2-1. Lifts, goes. Still trying to look for that outer half. Couldn't find it there. Hitters count 3-1. Now he has put the current batter, Johnson, in a pretty good situation. JJ stands in. Here's the pitch. Gave it a swing and fouled it towards his own dugout.
Yeah, it looked like that frozen for a split second.
Adam, you like the 3-1 pitch there?
I do. I love the 3-1 pitch there. And I don't know if y'all saw it, but 2-3 pitches ago, he threw a pretty nasty two-seam that just snapped back and looked like an MLB-level pitch, actually. So I think
got him.
I would either want him to come back to that again or that curveball I just threw for that strike 3. But, yeah, that two-seam, he's starting to get that a little bit more, and it's snapping a whole lot better.
Looks like the slider inside caught the inner half, and that's it for the bottom of 5. It's another nothing burger there here in the 5th inning. We're still up 3-0 as we head to the top of the 6th. Tuttle blanked for the 2nd inning in a row. Now it falls on Lone Grove to find a few runs.
Safety for your finances is a necessity. Thieves work around the clock to try to get into your personal banking accounts. Here at the First National Bank and Trust Company, we offer Secure Lock. It is a mobile app that allows you to control how, when, and where your debit cards are used. Stay in control and stay secure. Download the app today. Experience peace of mind with Secure Lock from your First National Bank. Member FDIC. Go Tigers!
Experience Napa know-how for yourself at Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 Saturdays. Napa is your local auto parts provider with trusted service, a variety of heavy-duty equipment, and an online shopping experience that will help you find exactly what you need. Call Napa at 405-381-6277. And remember Napa when you need tools, batteries, filters, custom fender flares and trim, accessories, and more. Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Top of the 6th is brought to you by Simmer Sales and Service. More on them in a second. First, I want to give a shout out to the Noble High School athletic staff for helping us get set up out here. That's their AD, Tyler Solomon, Randy Kersey, part of their support staff, and of course the coaches, Eric Hughes, Britt Jones. We got to thank them for setting us up in the press box. This is very nice up here.
It's been lovely.
It's exceptionally nice, and we're about to get into that hospitality suite. I know they hate to see us coming to the hospitality suite, but we're about to get in there.
Back to the top of the order with Tatum Quinn, Scout Quinn, and Eidelman.
First pitch to Tatum Quinn. Here's the 0-0. He showed bunt and pulled it back and took a strike. What did he do his last time's up?
Single, then he stole second, and then was caught stealing at third.
Quinn has been a pretty consistent bat at the top of the order. Sees a lot of pitches. 0-1. Gave a hack on it. Skied one out right side, handling to the bullpen. That one nearly curved back onto the field of play. That's how strong the wind is out here today.
Absolutely, yeah. He is one for two with a strikeout and a single. So,
but he's been in full counts both times.
He's been in full counts both times.
He does see a lot of pitches usually. Nothing in two here. Quinn shaking up, maybe that left hand bothering him a little bit. Gives it a second, kind of works it out. Watson still on the bump for the Tigers. He's thrown a great game so far, looking for one more strikeout. Left it too high, 1-2. Zimmer Sales and Service at 2623 East State Highway 37 in Tuttle is your go-to for things like lawnmowers and exceptional friendly service, thanks to Zimmer Sales. 1-2, back inside again. That one nearly hit Quinn. The shortstop just barely gets out of the way, 2-2. Zimmer Sales right past North Cemetery Road, if you're wondering where they are. Check swing. Did go around. Yep. We saw that one up here. It's another strikeout for Watson on the check swing. One gone.
8th strikeout for Watson. Idleman hasn't done too shabby either, though. He's got 5 strikeouts to his name, only 1 walk for both of them. But the big difference, the 2-run shot by Jet McCoy.
You both said you expected a pitcher's duel out of this one, and aside from that one home run, you've been right on it. I know Adam especially has loved that they're throwing up, but that's dangerous with the wind throwing today. 0-0. First pitch swinging, and first pitch fouled back.
Right.
Scout Quinn.
As the wind kind of picks up a little bit, we can see the trees out in left field. They're moving more like ocean waves than trees right now. That's how pretty strong the wind is right now. And we saw the wind play a factor when that ball got down and nobody could find it. But it's only going to pick up from here, and yeah, you're going to want to start working the ball down a little bit more.
0-1. Line drive in the left, and it drops. Over the head of Barnes at short. It's a 1-out single for Scout Quinn.
And up next will be the opposing pitcher, Maddox Idleman.
With the catcher on first, it's the pitcher trying to extend this inning and move him into scoring position.
I love these pitcher duels, man.
They're fun.
They're fun.
You rarely get to see them at all anymore at the college level. But I love watching these pitcher duels.
All right, so Idleman stands in. No courtesy runner out at first. Quinn is going to stay on the base paths. He gets a decent-sized lead right at about the cut. 0-0. Watson's first pitch jumped on, hit high in the air, down the left field corner.
It's going to get foul.
And it does go foul as it nearly escapes the ballpark. How about that first swing?
If it weren't for that win, that might have been a 2-run shot for him.
Adam Idleman about ties it up.
Yeah,
and won.
if the trees weren't waving at us a little bit less, then that probably would have stayed fair a little bit. Maybe hit the top of the wall. Like, I'm not sure it would have got out. Like, I think you said
it had a chance.
I think you said it hit the top of the fence or it didn't get out.
I think he got a little bit too far under it, but it was a dangerous, dangerous swing.
But if he can get that fair, that definitely will play too.
Idleman has to feel pretty confident after that one, but he's got no 1 count on him. Watson, after the move over to first, can't get the runner there, so he comes back set. See what he deals. No checks over to first. He just goes home. Skipped it by and knocked down, but not enough to throw over to second. Not going to be in time.
He slid off the bag.
He slid off the bag, and the tag was applied by Barnes. Tragedy for Lone Grove.
Just barely got that foot off the bag.
Great tag applied, and a great job by Dakota Mallory to stay with that ball, huh, Adam?
Right, that was a great block and way to get back up off his knees and run over that. Put a perfect throw on the second base. Obviously, the throw isn't what get him, but he slid off the bag, and that's what tagged him. But it was a great play by Mallory, nonetheless.
1-1, not close, 2-1, but Lone Grove has struggled on the base paths today, guys. They have definitely lost in that dimension of the game.
Yeah, I know how hard that is to do, to block a ball way out to your left or right and then pop up and run over and put a perfect throw on second.
2-1 runs inside. It's a 3-1 count.
Yeah, and if it weren't for that caught stealing earlier in this ball game, we may not be looking at a completely blank score sheet for the Lone Grove.
Here's the 3-1. Fastball, it missed. It is a walk for Idleman. Later on tonight, we have a coaches show back at Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop in Bethany. We're meeting Bethany High School girls soccer a couple of days before their state championship game here in the city. So that's at 4:30, and we invite you to tune in on Facebook as, of course, Tuttle does go for this mound visit, as Blake mentioned. But we'll be back in a break. But again, that's at 4:30 p.m. on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk and our Facebook page, Bethany High School girls soccer, right before their state championship game.
Meteorologist Aaron Tuttle here. To homeowners across Oklahoma. So when Mother Nature struck my house, it was an easy call to make. There's no one I would trust more than Ferguson Roof Systems for my home's roof. Since 1977, Ferguson has led the industry with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and lifetime warranties. Plus, they'll even deal with the insurance companies so you don't have to. So when Mother Nature strikes, make your first call to Ferguson Roof Systems.
Mound visit has concluded for the Tuttle Tigers. 2 outs on the board, but Eidelman just walked. That brings up the third baseman, Hale.
And he's popped out twice, once to second and then once all the way out to Jet McCoy.
Top of the 6th. Time running out for Lone Grove. They come out swinging with Hale, and it's skied. Stays on the infield. Looks like the wind is pushing it behind second over to short. And that is where Barnes will make the grab. Another inning of nothing for Lone Grove. Their struggles on the base paths continue as we head to the bottom half. Don't go anywhere. More Tuttle High School baseball on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk when we return.
The Tuttle Tag Agency at 303 West Main in Tuttle is a proud supporter of Tiger Sports. Friendly service, knowledgeable, and helpful. Conveniently located in downtown Tuttle. The Tuttle Tag Agency is your nearest office for the DMV practice test. The Tuttle Tag Agency open Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Call 405-381-2413. The Tuttle Tag Agency, located at 303 West Main.
Step out of the big box stores and step into being a valued customer. Shopping local at Simar Sales and Service, your local lawnmower repair service, located at 2623 OK 37 in Tuttle. A Cub Cadet dealer with a bold design and quality cut. You'll see why they're a cut above the rest, featuring DeWalt, Cub mowers, trailers, and small engine repair. Simmer Sales and Service, where value is still invested in the customer. Call 405-266-2663. Go Tigers!
Relic Revival at 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon is Oklahoma's favorite antique store, offering an assortment of carefully selected treasures like neon clocks, signs, coins, clothes, furniture, and more. Located in the Old Mill Plaza, Relic Revival can be reached at 405-473-5125 and go to the website yukonvintagestore.com. Eric Brown at Relic Revival has collectibles, memorabilia, art pieces, and more. So remember to call Relic Revival 405-473-5125. There are no mundane items at Relic Revival, so stop by from 10 to 6 Tuesday to Friday and 10 to 3 on Saturday. Relic Revival is also on Facebook at Relic Revival OK, and if you stop by, you may meet your favorite naturalized Okie, Nigel Walsworth Higginbottom III. Relic Revival, 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon. And in the bottom of the 5th, it takes one swing for Hunter Watson to extend the lead for the Tuttle Tigers. On the first pitch he saw, he sent it way out beyond left center. 4-0 Tigers.
4 runs on just as many hits. The opposing pitcher takes a ball for a ride to the scoreboard.
Guys, the game we've had, it feels like that one might have just made it unattainable.
It does seem that way, and I was going to say last inning, but I don't know how much y'all pitched, but I always took those matchups personally as, oh, you think you can get a hit off me? All right, watch this. And then Watson just takes one for a ride.
After Watson's solo shot, here's Barnes. 1-0 count on him as he takes one low. Adam, how did that one end up beyond the fences?
He just put a perfect swing on it pretty much as this next pitch is in there on the outside. It's another 2-seam that comes back. But, yeah, Eidelman is bounced it back a little bit after giving up that shot. But, yeah, he just left it right over the plate, right where Watson loves it. And he just put a nice, perfect swing on it, and the ball traveled.
Barnes goes through the breaking ball in the next pitch, 1-2.
Yeah, really the difference of the ball game is the 2 home runs. If it weren't for that, we would be having a much different conversation probably.
That's the danger of throwing up in the zone with the wind like it is to a lineup like Tuttle has. Barnes goes around on one outside, but he's tagged before he makes it too far up the line. 1 gone. I know you guys were loving how well they were dominating the top and bottom parts of the zone, how much they were changing eye levels, but I always say it's a dangerous game to play when you're throwing up and potentially giving up fly balls like that. Andy Forrest up to bat next.
I was a bit surprised that second strike caught that corner because that hasn't been there all day.
Believe it or not, as that strike is called outside, I am not surprised. That home run to the umpire signals maybe the conclusion of this game. He has now expanded the zone.
It's a fair point.
Like I said, in the game we've had, with the way Watson has been throwing, this is tough for Lone Grove. Time called at the plate by Andy Forrest. 0-1 count on him. And now pitcher and catcher are going to have a quick conversation for the Lone Grove Longhorns. If there is any way they make it back into this game, how are they going to get it done?
They got to start getting outs. First of all, Eidelman is going to have to start throwing balls in the strike zone to try to draw hits. The best pitchers, they don't try to make you miss the ball. They try to make you hit it and let their defense have their back. So he's got to start throwing more strikes, and then at the very end, at the top of the 7th, they got to get some base hits and walks or whatever they got to do.
I would add on to that and say Eidelman needs to get outs before allowing base runners, because as soon as the base runners get on for Tuttle, they just keep on moving.
0-1 goes by too low. 1-1. Forrest up to bat. Heathco on deck. Pratt in the hole. Getting 1 out on the board, and the base is cleared. Solo shot this inning, did make it 4-0. It's the first time Tuttle has scored since the 3rd. Next pitch, swung on and fouled straight back by Forrest, 1-2. Nothing special here, no perfect games, no no-nos, nothing like that. Guys, our starting pitcher, Hunter Watson, just looking for a complete game shutout. In the first round of the state tournament, by the way.
He's on his way.
1-2. Got to keep throwing to Forrest in the meantime, and we talked in length about Andy Forrest. Here's the pitch.
Big swing and a miss.
Got him on that one. Forrest doesn't even try to head down to first. Looked like a pitch Forrest hadn't seen before. I think he'd thrown him a changeup right there, and it just fooled 1-2.
Yeah, it looks like it froze him for a split second.
2 outs on the board. Forrest retired. Here's Hudson Heathco.
And he is more than capable of extending this lead to 5-0.
And thanks to the Missy Gosen agency, more on them at the end of this inning. 0-0 to Heathco. Eidelman deals, swung on, hit well out to left.
That's got a
this
chance.
one could have a chance. Back to the wall. It's gone.
There it is.
It's a party in Noble for the Tuttle Tigers. Their 3rd home run of the day.
5 hits, 5 runs, 3 homers.
Hudson Heathco gets involved in the scoring. And that should be it for Eidelman.
And I believe I said that Heathco is more than capable of extending this lead to 5-0 about 30 seconds ago.
Well, we're going to go to a quick break. Lone Grove having a mound visit. Oh, hold on.
It looks like it's over just as quick as it started.
They actually have decided not to go to the pen despite an early show over there. Their head coach thinks better of it, I guess. They're going to leave Eidelman in. He looked over, pointed to the pin, then went out there and said, nah, never mind. Still 2 outs on the board, but yeah, now 5-0. I don't know if I see a way Lone Grove gets this one.
It's a long climb. They have a slight chance, but I'm not sure. This may be a little bit too much for them to overcome.
Looks like we're going to have a substitution here. It'll be a new batsman up. It's number 17, Luke Dahlgren. That's what we like to see.
Oh, there's Dahlgren.
Dahlgren for his first at-bat of the game. The 0-0 to him. He comes out swinging, jumps on a breaking ball, fouls it off left side.
We haven't seen him in a while. Or I haven't.
Love to see the kid. Love to see the kid getting some work. Yeah, and again, Bottom of the 6th, you're up 5-0 now. Don't see much of a way Tuttle gets back in this one. This is a great opportunity to get the kids some work. Next pitch, low outside, not close for a ball.
Oh.
Eidelman, 1-1. His pitch swung on. That one,
wow, that's going to get down.
It's in the left, it will. It's a single at least for Dahlgren. He takes a hard turn around first, but the throw gets in. Look at that. Number 17 knocks his base hit in his first at-bat of the game. Adam, the hits now just keep on coming for Tuttle.
Yeah, Eidelman's just run out of juice. Like, I can tell his pitches aren't as firm as when he first started, and Tuttle is just jumping all over him.
We should see a new batter, it looks like, for the Tuttle Tigers as well. See who it is in second.
Yeah, they've been due for a big inning, so maybe this is it, but maybe it's going to come tomorrow.
Dahlgren on first.
That'll be Jet Jones,
All right.
senior.
Big old 38 batting out of the left-handed side. Has a slight advantage in the left-handed box. Let's see what he can do in his first at-bat of the game. Eidelman shakes twice. Now he's got a sign. He'll come set. Runner on first, 2 outs. High lift and he goes and left it outside. And yeah, I think Eidelman is a little bit right about it. He has gone the complete game so far for Lone Grove against that very, very tough lineup.
Well, you start getting tired a lot quicker whenever you're giving up home runs.
There's a force at second.
And not just home runs, just Tuttle hitting the ball over and over and over, and eventually they're going to fall. Even when they don't fall, you're still having to throw more pitches and have your defense work. But yeah, Tuttle's just done a great job this afternoon, just putting bats on balls, and that's what tired him out.
Yeah, you definitely get a lot more tired a lot more quickly whenever you're getting hits.
1-0 at the plate. The next pitch just missed the zone inside. Looks like 1-1. Or excuse me, 2-0.
And while we have a split second, thank you to everybody who's tuned in right now. We've had a great time out here in I almost said Tuttle, Noble, Oklahoma. Thank y'all. We couldn't do it without you.
Jones fouls off the 2-0 pitch. It's a beautiful place. I mean, we mentioned how nice the field is.
It's super nice.
Noble is just a nice town. They have a great football field as well. We came here back in the fall. It was very nice.
Yeah, I was out here for a mixer for student council about 15 years ago, so it's really upgraded a lot.
2-1. Inside, nearly hit Jones. He stands in for a 3-1 on his next pitch.
Did anyone else think the outfield was really big when you first saw this field?
I thought so.
I mean, I mentioned it in the pregame that it looked like a big outfield.
Obviously, it's not big enough to contain Tuttle's bats, but yeah, it looked.
Not many are.
Well, between Jet McCoy and Heathcote, there's not too many fences that are out of reach.
I do think it is a pretty big outfield, Adam. I think you are right in that assessment. There are no dimensions posted out there.
Yeah, we can't see anything, so.
But, you know, the outfielders have been playing back towards the wall, and that always does help make it look big anyways. 3-1 for Jones. Runner doesn't go. Here's the pitch. Jones takes the strike. It's a delay steal. And sliding in safely at second is Dahlgren on the delay. 3-2. I wonder if Dahlgren put that on himself.
It might have.
Takes the force off a second, but still 2 outs on the board. Jones trying to make it a 6-0 game. Here's the pitch. Dipped for it, fouled it off. Goes out of play. So, guys, taking a look at the bracket. Now, what do we come back out here tomorrow? It's another 11 a.m. start for the second round.
Yeah, it'll be another semi-early one. It's not going to be terrible, but Blanchard and Salazar, I believe, the winner of that one, which will be the game coming up pretty much directly following this one, as that'll get them out of the inning with the strikeout on Jet Jones.
Jones after the swing and the miss. That means it's the final time for Lone Grove to swing the sticks. Their season on the line. They have to get at least 5. Let's see if they've got it when we return.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Toledo's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chilinos. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chilino's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
We're back for potentially the final time here in today's game. Top of the 7th. Brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Back in Tuttle. Guys, 5-0 lead for the Tuttle Tigers. Lone Grove on their last breath. Here we go. First pitch. In there for strike number 1.
Watson's definitely gonna get some new life in him now. You're in your own save. I think it's a save, but you're in your own win position, and now he's got to start turning it up to 11 again.
Swing and a miss on pitch number 2. Mansfield, the current batter, Henderson on deck, Schoonover in the hole.
And you can just about throw anything you want if you're Watson right here. They are going to start pressing, being down 5 runs.
0-2. Watson's pitch outside, not a called strike 3, just a ball that goes past. Count moves 1-2.
I agree with that. You can throw anything you want now. Lone Grove is going to start getting a little bit more overzealous at the plate since this is their last chance. And you can start working in a little bit more off speed as he does right there for the swing and miss and strike 3, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. But yeah, Lone Grove is going to get desperate. And they're going to start swinging more and more, and that means they're going to start swinging at stuff they shouldn't be swinging at. And when that happens, start working in more off speeds.
How many strikeouts on the day for Watson is it?
9.
1 away from double digits. Next batter to face is Henderson. Swing and a miss on pitch number 1 to number 1-8.
Yeah, this is what happens just at every level of all sports. You start getting down with very little time to get back, as that's going to be a little bit high, but you'll start to press, and you can't get it all back in one possession, so to speak, but you're going to try to, so he can throw just about anything he wants.
Another foul ball into the nets, another 2-strike count, 1-2. Watson working on Henderson. Again, this inning brought to you by Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle. You've heard their commercial being playing all day long. 203 West Main Street out in Tuttle. 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Let's see what happens here. It's going to stay in the field of play. Out behind the mound. And the catch is made by Barnes. 2 gone.
Yeah, I called everyone off on that one. Said, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Great way to take command of the defense. And now the Tuttle crowd on their feet. Make sure you download the Napa Auto Parts app or call 405-381-6277.
Yeah, and I wish we could film so y'all could see all the Tuttle faithful are on their feet.
Even the Lone Grove faithful have to stand up to see over the Tuttle crowd.
Ball 1 dealt low inside to Schoonover. The potential final batter for the Longhorns.
Yeah, that just shows you how many Tuttle fans there are at every single Tuttle game.
The nothing. Should be the 1-0.
Caught that outside corner.
1-1.
Yeah, they are going nuts right now with every pitch. 1 out to get 5 runs. It's starting to get real late.
1-1. Swung on. Fouled into the net by Schoonover.
It isn't starting to get real late. It is real late. This is the last thing they can do. They have
very last gasp.
Very last gasp. You're right. You couldn't have said it any better. This is their last out to try to get 5 runs.
There.
Watson 1 pitch away. takes his time, throw your best. He deals. Got him. Looking. We're heading to day 2.
The punch out looking backwards K to end things for Watson. 10 strikeouts, and what better time to get your last strikeout than right there to end the ball game.
Tuttle's starting pitcher found double-digit Ks at him.
Completely froze him, too. That last strikeout pitch was a curveball that he just dropped right in. I think that was a shooting over. Shooting over just was not expecting it at all. I know he should have probably defended a little bit more, but he didn't even offer out it. A backwards K, dropped a good little curveball right down the middle of that shooting over wasn't even looking for.
Misty Gosen Insurance Agency at 201 West Main in Tuttle extends that congratulations one more time to the Tigers for moving on to day number 2 of the state bracket. For Misty Gosen, call 405-381-9329. We're back for the post-game show after this break. Don't go anywhere. Stat updates, bracket updates, we've got it all when we come back.
Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Eris Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
Congratulations to Tuttle Tiger football for another great season, an undefeated season, from your friends at Route 66 Propane at 210 North Mustang Road. For all your propane needs, tank sets, bottle fills, commercial and farm, locally owned and operated, everybody needs a little gas. From Route 66 Propane, give them a call at 405-953-7002. Route 66 Propane.
Ship It Sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
It's the Blake Nightingale post-game show live on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. Thanks so much to everybody who tuned into this one, and thanks to Blake Nightingale, 7304 Northwest Expressway, back in the city. For home, auto, life, and more, make sure you reach out to Blake Nightingale, your local insurance agent. Also, download the State Farm app, and for Blake Nightingale, you can, of course, call this number, 405-728-1313. Guys, post-game show, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. It's a big win for Tuttle in the opening round of the state bracket. What stood out to you most about the game we just saw?
Mainly just the defense. They were just on everything. They only surrendered, I think, 1 or 2 hits, if I'm not mistaken. So Watson, absolute clinic on the mound. Then just great fielding, and then Jet Jones gets a 2-run bomb, and then that's followed up by Heathco and Watson with a home run as well. So if you think about it, Watson beat them by himself. So just an overall great performance on the defensive side.
Pretty much. There's not much I can really add to that. I think you said everything pretty much perfectly that all happened. But yeah, Watson, an absolute thriller, clinic on the mound. You can't really ask him to pitch any better than that. I think we said 9 final strikeouts in the game. Yeah, like you can't ask him for it.
Another thing to add to that, according to OSSAA, this is only the second time all season that Lone Grove has been blanked. So pretty impressive outing for the defense.
Yeah, no kidding. Impressive indeed. No errors on Tuttle's side, I don't believe. They came close a couple of times, but thankfully nothing ever came off of it. But Lone Grove really struggled in the field. They struggled on the base paths, and that was kind of what shot them in the foot, so to speak.
Yeah, that's kind of what got them. The early attempt on third base to get a steal there to advance the runner on an 0-0 count, that didn't help. They probably could have put up one run at least on that, but there's nothing you can do at that point.
You kind of have to feel a little bit, I would say, for Blanchard and Sallisaw. They're in the outfield right now warming up, and they both have to, while they're warming up and running around, guess who they're looking straight at? They're looking at the group of those Tuttle guys that were right out in front of their dugout a little bit ago and having their meeting. But one of those teams eventually has to run into Tuttle.
No kidding. That's going to be tomorrow at 11. The winner of the next game faces our Tuttle Tigers. Guys, now Watson can't pitch again tomorrow, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to see a great pitching game. Let's talk about it. What do we expect from day number 2?
A more great defense. We'll see who ends up winning this one between Blanchard and Sallisaw, but I anticipate a great game whatever way it goes, and you never know. You might have another Trey Barnes good performance.
I would run to see again. I feel so bad. I forget his name, but Luke, when we last went to Tuttle before this game, that second game pitcher, that funky lefty that had that kind of dropped arm slot, I forget his name, so I apologize for that, but I'd rather see him pitch again. That was pretty fun.
Who did we see? That's actually a pretty great question. Hold on real quick. Keep talking. I'm going to go through and go.
I think the only
here.
ones I've seen were Trey and Watson, so I think Pratt got in relief one time, but I haven't seen a whole lot of pitching from the Tiger side. But
was it Johns or Gilbert? Do you remember? Was it Johns or Gilbert?
I don't remember.
I want to say Gilbert's the lefty, but I don't know.
I'd have to go find the stat sheet.
I haven't been around Tuttle long enough to really get their names down.
I think I want to say it was Johns because that was game number 2 against Broken Bow. That you and I were out there for, Adam.
Yeah, Bronson.
Yeah, he ended up with 7 strikeouts in that one over 5 innings. Nice. I'm pretty sure it was Bronson Johns. So, hey, that's Adam's pick. He wants to see Bronson tomorrow.
Hey, I wouldn't hate that. I haven't really gotten to see him pitching.
I would like to see that, too. It'd be fun. Well, guys, at the end of our post-game show, anything else y'all want to say to the people watching?
I mean, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna really enjoy this game tomorrow. Probably, I anticipate it's gonna be a really good one. And big shout out. I think my dad's listening right now. Happy birthday to him, and let's do this again tomorrow.
This is making me want to get back on the field really bad, too, but I have to wait probably about 3 more weeks before I can get back with my summer team. And I'm trying not to laugh because my dad, while we're doing that, he sent like strike zone things you can clip up with this catcher hiding behind the strike zone. Again, my dad certainly isn't helping make me want to get back on the field, but he's been great. Dad's been great, and obviously Tuttle is great too. And I'm ready to get back on the field. I'm ready to watch. But before I do that, I'm ready to watch Tuttle play either Blanchard or Salazar. I think that'll be a great game.
The 2023 state champs have moved on to day number 2, but we're done for the rest of this one. Coach Show at 4:30 p.m. with Bethany High School Soccer. Tune into that one on Facebook. And for us, thanks to F&BT, Provision Home Care, Route 66, the Tuttle Tag Agency, Ferguson Roof Systems, Simmer Sales and Service, Napa Auto Parts, and of course everybody that makes these streams tick, like Coyote Pond, Simplified Tech, Victory Mattress Outlet, Ship It Sooner, and Toro Taxes. With our final special thank you to Misty Gosen and Cholinos, 2 of our live reads over this game. For Misty Gosen, call 405-381-9329 and stop by Cholinos at 1227 South Garth Brooks in Yukon. We're done here. Have a great game. And if you're in attendance, enjoy Blanchard Sallisaw. We'll be back tomorrow.